Hello, crypto world. It's your boy Muddy Mo, aka Mr. Bean. Listen, y'all, my bad. Hey, listen, things happen. Things happen. Listen, I had the wrong time. My computer was acting up a little early. I'm gonna give y'all a second to get on up in here, man. Shout out to everybody. Listen, my bad, y'all. My bad. Players mess up. I had a lot that I want to talk about today, and we were supposed to do this an hour ago. It's all good though. It's all good. Sometimes that happens. So it happens when you're in DeFi and got a lot of stuff going on in life. How y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing? Let me get this link in the chat, man. While y'all get on in here, man. Sorry about those. Hey, some of y'all like, man, I need to go early, Muddy. Come on, Muddy. What you doing? I got y'all. I ain't even looked at the chat or the telegram or none of that, man. So, what up, Stock? Yeah, so I don't know what's going on, bro. Let me post this link real quick, man. As y'all get in here, what's the word, man? What's the word? How y'all feeling today? Yeah, man. So things happen, y'all. Hey, we got some good stuff to talk about today, though. I'm really excited to talk about Piston token. That's our main subject of the day. I didn't even go through my whole intro, so let me do the intro right. Hello, crypto world. It's your boy Muddy Mo, aka Mr. Bean. Coming at y'all again with another daily DeFi Degenerate update, also called the DeFi Degenerate Show. And today we're talking about Piston Race with the auto compounding. My bad. Same thing. Auto compounding is here. All right. So you can automatically compound just by being in. That's a good thing. That's a real good thing. Also, we're going to be talking about the top 10 DeFi plays. That means tokens, and it also means contracts that y'all can be a part of. So it is what it is. So let me get this in the chat real quick before we get, y'all know how I get to run in my mouth. Let me make sure I get this in here real quick. It's time to turn up. All right. To call in, bing. What y'all on, man? What's the word? What's new? Talk to me, man. I gotta let y'all get up in here. People like Muddy. We was supposed to be here a long time ago. I know. It's all good. Things happen. Players mess up. Told y'all. Um, all right. So I got the link in the chat, man. If y'all interested in calling in, feel free to do that. All right, man. So y'all know how I am, bro. I got regular life stuff, especially, I don't know, some people, what I'm saying, like waiting on the stream to get going. So I got y'all, man. So y'all know how I am, bro. I'll tell y'all about my life sometimes. So over this last weekend. And, pretty much everything kind of correlates to crypto. You know what I'm saying? And even not just that, what we're doing over here in the Muddy Crypto movement, it kind of correlates. So anyway, this past weekend, we went out of town. And where we are in life, I prefer to, just going to meet family and all that stuff. Yeah, I know, be around good, what I'm saying, just good people, For me, I would have much rather, fly to our destination. Where I am in life, man, I ain't trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Just rather just fly, get there faster. However, where we were going is such a small place, and then it's it's not worth it flying. You got to fly to the next closest city. The drive to the spot would have been just as far. So we just drove, right? So end up renting a car, and in renting a car, the next thing you know what I'm saying? So not only just that, so we rented from a smaller location. Usually, it's better to like rent from like a airport or a bigger location that gives you more stuff going on. So you know what I'm saying? So Smart, we're gonna talk about that. I see that the comment you made. We're gonna talk about that. So anyway, long story short, rushed the last minute. Let me get this car. So I get there like 30 minutes before they close. I come talk to the dude. I'm like, listen, man. He had to send some kind of compact. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, nah, we need to do a little bit better than that. And he was like so worried about the cost for me. He was like, hey man, it's like I can get you in another car, it's extra $75. I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's go. And then he's just like, was like, no, man, it's 70. Like, he was like, are you looking at me like, is that our issue? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on? So anyway, so we get in a better truck, and then next thing you know what I'm saying, I drive 10 minutes down the road. They closed. The shop closed. I drive 10 minutes down the road, and it's blowing hot air, bro. It's hot right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's blowing hot air. Not blowing no cold. So my wife's spazzing out. She like, no, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's like a compact car. I'm like, nah, bro. I can't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she's spazzing out like, we got kids. Woo. So we called her the helpline, they don't answer for like an hour, 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting upset. So we end up having to leave a whole later day because we trying to drive when it's cooler. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, they try to send me like 2 hours out of the way to go, you know what I'm saying, get a rent a car from another airport. It was just a bunch of mess. We ended up just pushing it through, you know what I'm saying? And then, so I brought the car back, you know what I'm saying? What was it today? You know what I'm saying? So I brought the car back and they wasn't open. So I didn't want to drop it overnight. I had to go talk to them. So I go in, I talk to them. The first dude, so the manager late, you know what I'm saying? He was already, I was there before him. So they opened the door. I'm the first person there. Boom, you know what I'm saying? So I'm dealing with the same guy I got the car from. So I told him, like, look, man, they told me I had to come in here and talk to y'all, but I'm like, what's going on, bro? I had to pay all this extra money, and y'all, I don't even have heat, bro. Y'all need to figure this out. So anyway, long story short, the manager comes in, he call him, I'm going off. You know what I'm saying? I was going off in a polite way though, but I'm like, man, that's just not acceptable. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, the manager like, oh yeah, man, well, we'll give you $100. I'm like, bro, it ain't even about the money. He was not trying to hear what I was trying to say. And I think that was the biggest thing. I'm like, bro, I'm not tripping off the money. I just want you to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, so he frazzled, he all in there. He nervous because I'm well spoken. I'm like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Just get both of y'all cards, you know what I'm saying? And I just want my receipt. And I was talking very calm, you know what I'm saying? And my wife know, people know me, know, you know what I'm saying? It's worse when I'm talking calm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that means I'm over it. Like, bro, like, yeah, I already know what to do here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this company, bro, I'm a business owner too. This company is ran by somebody. So these employees have no clue. You know what I'm saying? Like, manage up sometimes. Sometimes you just got to make the best decision. So anyway, he was talking about all the stuff he couldn't do with you. So I talked to the manager. He said, man, you know what? I'm avoid it, but I'm gonna give you this whole rental. I'm gonna get this whole rental. And then my thing was, I'm looking at him, I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And then my issue was, I've been a manager too. So the easiest thing to ask is, what do you think is fair? That's what we always just ask. Because what happened is most people are underbid themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might be willing to give them $100, but if they say, no, I just didn't want $10, okay, cool. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give you 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I used to play it as a manager. So I already know what's going on. But he just immediately jumped to give me that full price. So all this long story to say is, man, like, crypto, I feel like what I do is talking here every day. It like relates to me in real life because I'm like, bro, like, I was ready for an in-depth conversation, and he just wanted to just get at, you know what I'm saying? He just wanted to give me, here, man, I'm gonna give this to you free. But at first he wasn't trying to help me. So my thing is, bro, don't make me have to cause a fuss for y'all to open your eyes to what's going on, bro. What we doing over here in the crypto movement, especially in the money DeFi crypto movement, bro, all this stuff we doing, man, going DeFi, going live, this is different, man. And then I also say, bro, we not compromised over here. I don't pay no promoters and none of that stuff. So y'all know how I do. I gotta tell y'all about my life. But yeah, bro, they tried to give me the compact car, bro. Wife was spazzing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't working out, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Like, so, it is what it is, but y'all know how I am, but I'll just tell y'all a little bit story. All right, I just gave y'all some time to come on up in here. Y'all know I'd be running my mouth. Okay, so we got a lot to talk about today. So look at the link tree, man. What y'all on, bro? How y'all feeling, bro? How y'all feeling? All right, on the link tree, obviously we got Piston race at the very top. So we're gonna definitely be talking about that today. Also, the other ones that we in Piggy Bank, Elephant Money, Drip Network, all this stuff, my diamond team. So also today we're gonna have a top 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what, people need to know what's out here. You know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna let y'all know today what's out here. Also, we got some other information on the link tree. Y'all need to make sure y'all check out the link tree, especially my new people. Shout out to my new peoples. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what Money do this. Money do this for the third shift workers, bro. Money do this for those at the plant, man. Y'all, shout out to y'all tuning in from the plant. You feel me? Y'all know y'all came to the right place. I'm not poo-pooing nobody. I don't care how much you got. These people over here, boy, I'll tell you, bro, like, they expect y'all to be rich. I don't expect that, bro. So shout out to my regular workers, bro. Got $100 to flip. Money Mo's the right person to be listening to. We got, man, you know what I'm saying? You got to be on their belly. You're going to get rained on. So shout out to them, bro. I talk to the real people, bro. That's what we need. You know what I mean? We don't need all this fake stuff. But we got a lot of exciting stuff to talk about. I know, like I said, Piston race, that's the main subject today. We got the autopilot. We're going to talk about that, auto compound. And then we also going to touch on the top 10. Then we also going to talk about a couple other contracts, got some things going on. So we're going to slide today. We're going to get on up in there. We're going to get up in there. Let me see what y'all talking about. Brian, what's up, Mo? What's up? Hey, my bad, Brian. Like, come on, Mo. Come on, buddy. My bad, Brian. Yeah, we here, though. We still here. We made it in, man. So as y'all come in, man, make sure y'all hit that like. Don't play now. Come on and hit that like, man. Come on, do what y'all supposed to do. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all know how we do, man. We gotta look at economics. You know, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. That's why I swear I got a Civic from got COVID from a rental car. Dang. Plus they end up charging me $100 for toll fees. Yeah, bro. It's crazy how them toll fees be killing. You know what I'm saying? And they come back and hit your credit card later. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like you never. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I hope, man, you got a civil suit there that you got COVID from the rental car. They ain't clean it good, bro. Get you a civil suit going, Smock. Hey, that's the only thing they respect. They don't respect nothing else. You good? I just got home. Okay, Brian. Yeah, we right on time, man. Perfect. Shout outs, bro. Y'all know I love my peoples, bro. Y'all know I love my peoples. Okay. Let's see what's going on in this market today. Bitcoin. Let's refresh a little bit. It looks like it's hovering right under 32,000. And y'all know, listen, for all my new people, especially my people working regular jobs, just trying to get some extra bread over this. You know what I'm saying? Come on over and listen. Make sure y'all treat this like a second job, especially if y'all. Shout out to my people who got me on while y'all at the job. You know what I'm saying? This for y'all too. You know what I'm saying? So y'all come on, rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all homework on your own. All right. So, you know, you got to figure out your own strategies and things like that. But, you know what I'm saying? It's the best place to be because I walk you through all of it. Even if y'all got questions, y'all know to hit me in them comments. Y'all know how we are. Okay. Bitcoin, just under 32,000, picking up a little bit more strength, up 1% per day. Ethereum still under 2,000. That's kind of questionable. We're especially seeing what the market is today. Yeah, the market's green. So Ethereum been down. What is that a sign? Is that a sign? Are we looking at something that what are we looking at here? So yeah, I know how I feel about Ethereum. I'm not too fond of Ethereum, so we'll see what happens. Still got a decent size market cap. Still a 3x market cap from USDT. So just make sure I know that. Binance coin has jumped back up to number 4. Remember, I told y'all, man, the lower stables, not even algorithmic stable coins, just stable coins are on this list. The stronger that the altcoin market is going to be. So Binance up to 322, picking up strength. Look at Cardano, pick right back up, 61 cent. What else we got today? And it's a pretty even day. All right, so this is more like a regular day almost. You know what I'm saying? It's not too much up, not too much down. Okay, look at Hex, just under 8 cents. It's been a big sell-off. I don't know what's my Hex news, y'all. Y'all gotta get me hip on the Hex. It's hard to follow Richard Ricky. It's hard to follow him sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, especially at that last announcement, it's just like everybody's like, I'm unenthused. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to hear that no more, Ricky. We don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So Hex under 8 cents, buying opportunity there. Teach his own, do all that. Shiba, I just heard they got stepped down, but it's holding some kind of price. So, obviously, I guess, the overall the system's okay. A couple more. Look at Polygon, 66 cents going up. Okay. Polygon looks cheap right now. What else? Where is Phantom? Let's see where Phantom is on the list. Look at Axie Infinity back down. Real quick, let me find Phantom. We're going to keep it pushing because we got some catching up to do. I'm excited to talk about this auto compounding over at Piston now. That's going to be a good time, y'all. That's going to be a real good time, man. So, and also, man, y'all talk to me, man. Let me know how y'all feeling today, man. Y'all know y'all got to talk to me. Okay, I don't see Phantom. I was thinking it was going to be on the top 50. I don't see Phantom. So, y'all know I'm just checking out some stuff. Okay, so I don't see it. I'll look it up next time. But I was just interested to see what Phantom is. Now, the reason I was interested to see where Phantom is because we're gonna be talking a little bit about ooze today. All right, so I got some more details. Y'all know y'all be wanting a little bit more details than most, so I got you. Okay, real quick, let's look at Hex and then we're gonna keep it pushing. Let's look at Hex. Hex is better than this. Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. Let's do it. Money, drink your water. Where your water at? Hey. How y'all doing, man? What's happening? Let's see if Hex gonna pull on up, man. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm woke now. Okay, y'all know how that you get that nice cold brisk swallow, like, oh yeah, pause. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, oh, like, yeah, I'm ready now. I'm loose. Shake my shoulders now. Let's get it. All right, y'all. So Rosa, she dragging her feet today. We ain't gonna let Rosa hold us up today. Not today, Rosa. Okay, we're gonna let Rosa go. I might come back to Hex and talk about Hex. But right now, we still in Hex. Listen, we're gonna talk about the top 10. And y'all gonna see where I put Hex. Hex is still very important. So all my new people understand this. All right. Hex is going to be duplicated whenever Ricky wants to drop pulse chain, Hex is going to be duplicated. You're going to get double. All right, the value that you have. So it's not a game, not a joke. So I'm just letting you know. Okay. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Now, yep, we got another red day, y'all. Another red day. Okay, now Hex. Hex is under 8 cents. I heard some people talking about hey guys, this is a new idea I have. We're gonna buy Hex. Oh, that's a new idea, boy, oh boy. Where y'all been? Y'all in the right place. You gotta listen to the right people. They don't have no clue what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, especially people who don't know about money in this space, it's because they got their eyes closed. They don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to hear the truth, and that's okay. That's okay. This is an acquired taste. You know what I'm saying? Like money's an acquired taste. You know what I mean? But once you get it, once you like it, you like it. It's like beer. You know what I'm saying? When everybody tastes beer the first time, you're like, oh, I was expecting something else. You know what I'm saying? But as you get older, you start loving it. You know what I'm saying? You start craving that beer. You know what I'm saying? Like I need hoppies. I need some hops. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But Hex is still a buying opportunity, 8 cents right now. Y'all know what time it is with Hex. Y'all know how I feel about Hex, man. Hex is right now and talking about all this stuff. We DeFi. Y'all watch the DeFi Degenerate show with Muddy Mo. As y'all come on in, make sure you hit that like. Don't play me on that like now. And also, man, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe. If you're new, ask a question. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're here for. That's why Money Goes Live. So y'all can ask questions. Also, I also put the link in the description. So if y'all want to call up, y'all can feel free to call up. All right. All right. So real quick, let me keep it moving. So now the one we're going to talk about today, Piston token. Now, look at this chart for Piston token. A lot of people we use this as a way to talk negatively about it. And for this project who hasn't reached its all-time high again, I think it's doing some things around it that this is I think the way they started is going to be different from how they finish, basically. So that's why I'm excited about Piston. And I'm gonna be the official spokesperson for Piston. I told y'all I like stuff. When I like stuff, I'm gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and pump Piston. We're gonna try to grow this Piston thing, y'all. So we'll see what happens. We want to get a ticket, Baba. What up, Baba Black? Baba, I want a ticket, man. We want Team Money. We trying to get a ticket. So we got a lot of exciting things about the auto compounding, which is the first in this space, which gives Piston definitely a Muddy Mo. Bing. We're gonna talk about that. That is a game changer, and it's been coded, y'all. It's not nobody doing nothing by hand. So shout out to Baba Black and the team and Nigel and all of them. Shout out to them. We're gonna talk about Piston a little bit later. That's the course. All right. Next thing up is Drip. So Drip is just doing what it does. Drip consistently goes down. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. Like, people get upset with you talking, oh, don't talk about Drip and Drip and Drip. Hey, bro, like it's kind of wearing thin on us. You know what I'm saying? Like the entire space talking about Drip is like wearing thin. Like, bro, like we get it. The issue is that crowd is not flexible. If that crowd, I'm gonna be real, like you can tell the audience in Drip is more of a simple audience. They're not astute enough to look around and see that other things could be good. And that's one of the things that bothers about Drip. Like it's weird. Like y'all got a lot of people just sitting in lingo, believing in something that has went down for 4 months, 5 months straight. It just doesn't add up. Now, if there's gonna be a big bounce, it probably should be happening sometime soon. So is it is Drip is under $12, and people are doing what they do with it, selling it, flipping it, whatever. Okay, another one we got to talk about is Elephant Money. So now Elephant Token, y'all see Elephant Token is holding about 7 zeros and an 8. You know what I'm saying? Basically. So I don't know what sign it is. I don't know what the Elephant Treasury. We're gonna look at the Elephant Treasury, all that. It wasn't working yesterday, so hopefully it worked for us today. I don't know. But we'll talk about Elephant Treasury, and we'll talk about Elephant Token, all of that. The trunk today, the peg is at 73 cents. I can't remember if that's up or down from yesterday. We'll talk about the raffle that's going on in depth. I know where that contract comes from, y'all. Yeah, Money doing research. I know it. I see what Juice Man was doing over there. So I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on over here with Elephant Money too. Y'all know we gotta break all that down, man. everything in the neighborhood we talk about. Y'all know how it is. Animal Farm, Pig Token. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like it's like the stairway to hell. Like, this chart is the stairway to hell. I'm sorry. It is. It's red going down. Like, it just take you to the top, and there's just no way. Oh, they cut the cable on the elevator, man. It's just boosh, 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 boosh. Anytime about some, why aren't you in pig staking, big whatever, piggy man, look, this is why. We'll see what happened with Animal Farm, man. We'll talk about that later, but it is what it is. Another one of those forgettables. We're in it, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about it, and right now we're getting what we can out of it. It's splash. It's a forgettable, you know what I'm saying? 2% a day, whatever. It's forgettable. All right, now let's jump over to the other side. Now, also, y'all know we're not just over here in the Binance Smart Chain and all that. We're on different blockchains, y'all. And for my new people who don't understand what that means, yeah, just come on in. You know what I'm saying? Pull out a seat. You know, pull out a chair. You know what I mean? Kick off your shoes till you're at home. Come on, chill out with us. We're gonna talk. Hedron, which basically is like the financial NFTs for Hex, really, unofficially, is down in price a little bit. And hey, also, let me say this. Don't ever follow nobody who wants y'all to be dumb, bro. Stop. Don't know. It's not no just easy. We do nothing. No. This space is much more complex. The more you know, the better you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? People show you a lot of referrals and act like, you know, they're making a lot of money. That's not. They're not making money like you. They're making money from referrals, right? And then, you know, randomly, sporadically airdropping 2 to 3 people is not helping their case. Y'all see what I'm saying? So please know what you're listening to. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, if you smart. If the smarter people come to places like, I'm just real, they come to the medical. They do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody can get the fluff, bro. But nah, bro, we over here we're not trying to keep people dumb. So just know what you're listening to. All right. Maxi's down 3%. So, you know, is what it is. I think Max is gonna pick up after Pulse comes out. I don't think Max is gonna have nothing happen before. It's just too much instability with what's going on. Everybody nervous on what's going on. All right, now somebody please, hey, tell me in the chat, man, what's going on with Post Doge? What am I missing here? This is blowing like up. Like, what is going on? Like, Post Doge up to $4. We got a little bag. Make sure y'all in other things, man. Stop just thinking about these 1-2 contracts, bro. Y'all gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Rich people can't tell you. Trust me. You're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? So is what it is. And you know, people be making enemies. Anyway, we ain't gonna be negative today. We're gonna be positive. Cake still under $5. BSW 61 cents. Let's keep it moving. Bananas, Safu, all that regular stuff. Another question. I got somebody keep making videos about Imp. Am I missing something in Imp money, y'all? Please tell me, what is Imp money? What is going on? Like, I don't understand. Brian, shout out that. I gotta check my chat, man. Hey. Hold on, let me go back up. I'm feeling another dump coming. Get your dry powder ready. What you talking about? Like, dump where? It's gonna be, yeah, it's always dumps. Yeah, but get your dry powder. I don't know what you're talking about. Piston is doing better than Drip. Hey, that's a fact, Brian. That's a fact, bro. It is. Piston is doing much better than Drip. Like, we can look at the charts, bro. We're not. Yeah, listen, bro. You know, this is the issue I got with religion too, bro. Like, what you believe is not always what's factual in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can believe what you want to believe, but the facts are the facts. You know what I'm saying? So Piston is making upgrades and just moving. So we're gonna talk about this, man. Let's jump on to these contracts real quick. Y'all know y'all my peoples. Let's keep it moving and grooving. We're gonna get to our main subject today. Is Piston token. Got that auto compound feature unleashed. They have unleashed. The Piston token has unleashed. Fire. All right. Let's go through the regular gambit today. Also, we're gonna do a top 10 too. So I'm gonna get all this in. So we're gonna slide through these pretty swift fly. We ain't wasting too much time at all. All right. As always, let's go through these regulars. Drip Network, obviously the price is down. This price is treacherous. It is. You know, I don't know who needs to be making videos about how bad this is. I think nobody. The problem is I think people are getting numb to how bad it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are using the same gimmicks over and over again. Like, and it's just, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't. And not just that. You know, when you use network marketers and when you use other people to grow your network, you got to understand the base of your network, what it's going to be. Yeah, they might be extreme fanboys, but one thing that I think, the developer here, and not just that, their team hasn't realized is that, they're talking to 2 to 3 different crowds in Drip. Sometimes you have people who are very, very knowledgeable about what's going on, and not just that, they're careful with their wallets. Some people just want to follow something and believe, and that's what it seems like. Drip Network is bringing the believers out. Just, I don't know how much money I need. I'm just gonna put my money and hope that you're right. And some people, live their lives like that. But over here at the Money Crypto Movement, we don't prefer you live your life like that. You do what you want to do, but that's just not preferred. So Drip is doing what it's supposed to do. I guess it's paying out every day. I guess if that's the goal now, then it hit goal. You know what I'm saying? It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's paying out. I guess if that's all the status that we have now, that's where we are with it. Now the developer, let's talk about it. I got some things. I got some notes. Yeah, developing live today. I'm gonna get into the good stuff later. Got Piston race coming later. We got the top 10 coming later. But I'm gonna get into these notes because I got some notes. Or we're gonna do that on Animal Farm. I'm gonna go to that later. However, I don't think the developer said too much about Drip. I'm gonna check my notes. Hold on, I'm checking it. I don't think the developer said too much about Drip today. But I'm just, let me check my notes to see. Y'all know. Hold on. Oh yeah, no Drip UI update. That's the main thing I wanted to say about this. Yeah, listen. The developer also talking about we got a project manager. My thing is, I'm gonna stop giving these projects like they don't need my light. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't need me talking about it. They don't want to hear what they call what I say FUD. I gave them an idea on how to fix this, right? I gave them a whole plan, idea, right? It's just, we got this, we got a project manager, we got this, we got that. All right, bro, go ahead. Y'all do y'all. You know what I'm saying? All right, good luck, look. We still here in it. You know what I'm saying? These people telling y'all need to consolidate to this. Like, why would y'all consolidate to this contract? Don't listen to people, bro. Like, they don't know what they talking about. I'm sorry, they don't. They don't. Until they stop getting a million referrals and see how regular people wallets look, stop believing these dudes that's talking about this contract. Because they lying. They all liars. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all good all the time, bro. There's nothing that's all good all the time. It's not always good, bro. So it is what it is. Let me see what else. Anything else on Drip today? Nope. I know he got a project manager. First try to explain that's what a project manager does. Like we grown men over here. We know what a project manager does. What he does is he gets the project and he lets people know what to do and he organizes it. That's what a project manager does, sir. All right, but that's I'm not spending too much time on that. But yeah, the main thing is y'all need to press y'all developers on the little stuff. Since he has a project manager now, why is the UI not changed? They're getting smashed in UIs. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's UI is better than this. This is the original UI too. So is what it is. You gotta follow results, bro. Like they want you to be a part of something and be a fanboy and die by it and just believe. Like, no, bro, we're not doing that over here. So is what it is. All right. We go keep it moving. Also, I got airdrop still coming in Drip. I still airdrop, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then don't let it listen. Another thing is you got these guys that are using our channel over here as fuel, like a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the FUD channel and da da da. Don't let them get y'all confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are not a FUD channel. We are an honest channel. They want to confuse that is because things aren't going their way. And you see what people do when things aren't going their way. So, no, bro, we're not doing no FUD stuff, bro. We doing FOMO for ourselves. That's what we're doing. All right. On to the next one. Elephant Money. Little Juice Man over there not listening. Now, shout out to, I believe it's somebody that was in my chat. He got Elephant in the name and he swears by Elephant. But he was coming to the defense because I asked yesterday when I checked, we're gonna talk about this raffle, right? And yesterday the raffle, got 14 minutes. Wow, y'all, we right on time. See how many people was involved. Yesterday this raffle was at 20 people, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know how that's gonna spike this Elephant Treasury enough to be significant. And he was just explaining, he's like, calm down, it's just a part of it. Yeah, but if you look at this, if I come onto this website, like we got to get out the space a little bit. Like nobody's listening. These developers are just not listening at this point. Because if you look at this site, send somebody to the site without explaining what it is and what it does. This is a whole cluster right here. All this is really confusing for regular people. That's why y'all need y'all. The problem is, I hate saying this, but elephant money, the main issue is the type of influencers y'all have. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have influencers who talk nothing but like nerdy stuff and stats stuff, and that's cool, all about the updates and all that stuff. But you need somebody to regularly break down what all the raffle is. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a lot of information that nobody knows how it works or what it works. It's just not enough here to understand what's going on. And then some people say, "Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." The problem is that people got hundreds of thousands of dollars in this thing. That we're gonna worry. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna just not trust this dude. That's not where we are, especially with this project. Now I was telling him on the positive side, that when Elephant Money's working, if it works again, this thing, it's a whole different conversation we're gonna be having. This it was a special thing he initially came up with. But it's just everything, 10% of life is what happens, and 90% of life is how you react to what happens. The reaction has been trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be honest. Nobody wanted this raffle, only 200 people involved. That's not enough participants. And this developer is against MLM for some reason, but you only got 200 people participating in a arbitrage, in a arbitrage where they should be getting a gain here. It's just not enough. So I already gave an idea, Peanuts. Please tell me why this is better than Peanuts. I don't understand. I guarantee you 201 wallets is a joke for Peanuts, what it would have been. So, y'all tell y'all developer. The problem is he might listen to y'all. He doesn't listen to influencers. So, y'all might want to talk to him. I don't know if he's going to change anything. I don't know if we're just waiting. And if so, how long is the wait going to be? In the meanwhile, this is the issue. Let me show you the issue, and we're going to keep it moving. The issue is that people are in the stampeders now. At first, it was initially they were helping the contract. Now it's inverted, the opposite way around. Stampede is the contract that's killing the Elephant Treasury. You know why? It's because nobody's rolling here. What he needs to do is incentivize people to roll in Stampede. I don't know how you can do that. I don't know how that's done at this point. You probably should have thought this out a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. Juice Man doing what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? So y'all here, y'all know we still rolling over here in Stampede. The issue is most people are not. So just govern yourselves accordingly. Make sure you understand that, all the redeem. I don't know all the tricks in trade, all of this stuff. They need some clear instructions and some clear influencers on that instruction. But that's Elephant Money, just hanging around. All right. Let's move on to Animal Farm. Where is Danny at today? AKA Forex. Where you at, Danny? Where you at, Danny? Where are you, sir? Where are you? Are you checking in with us? All right. Let's see what Piggy Bank talking about. Let's see what y'all on today. Let me see. That's a fact, man. It's not FUD if it's true. That's the sad part about it. People call it FUD on something that's straight the truth. Come on now. Like, they wilding. They wilding. So, here's what it is. All right. Let's see. Calling everything. Everybody who tells the truth is FUD, bro. So, I'm going to say, you know what? Let me not. And that, maybe it's my fault as an influencer. Maybe I need to stop talking about these contracts that are treated like that, because they don't want to be a part of the space. They just want you to be. They want to be the only show in town. And to me, it doesn't even make sense to be the only show in town, because other contracts can bring other people in that everybody can benefit from. So how does that make sense to want to eliminate competition? Like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all don't need no more eyes on Forex at all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need as many eyes off of him as possible. That's why the influencers tell him not to come up here and talk to me. They say no, he want to, but he can't. You know what I'm saying? He will get ethered. No, I'm just saying though, like, y'all already see what Bank tell it. You know what I'm saying? You'll get ethered because he don't have answers to this stuff. You know what I'm saying? However, I'm in a positive space today. Y'all know how I am when I'm in a positive zone. Don't nobody take my chi. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody take my vibrations away from me. But yeah, let's talk about this contract now. Let me go to the pig pen first. And let me tell y'all, because I like that the developer said, hey, guy, why don't you have a lot of pigs in there? Listen, why don't you have some pigs? Because I got to be real with you. They come here because they want to see what's really going on in the community. They don't come here. Listen, I'm told y'all we get the right views. You know what I'm saying? Ain't number 6 people on right now? It's just a few of us, right? We get the right views. Trust me, they go back and watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they want to hear what's going on honestly too. You know what I mean? So all that stuff, he had a lot of talk today. Now, let me talk about real quick. Let me talk about Forex today with his AMA. Okay, let me get through this now real quick. Pig pen. Yeah, we don't believe in it. And look, listen, bro. Stop playing. People try to play with our intelligence in this space. And that's what makes me mad. for us as users. Like we're the advanced users, bro. We're not. Don't treat us like we first, second graders. Somebody gonna say something. Oh, I had the same amount of pigs in here as I did yesterday, and I got more money today. Oh, uh, yeah. What are you? What's supposed to happen? This better be paying out. Like, what kind of idiotic? What? That's like. Listen, bro. We're not playing intelligence games. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, if you're in here, you're gonna make more money every day. Of course, bro. But the problem is people don't trust this. It doesn't make sense to lock up all these pigs, and pigs just gonna keep dying in price. So why I gotta be the one to lock it up? That doesn't make sense. So who cares what you can show? I'm not showing people how to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like they want y'all to have as many of these to show people how they can lose. That's basically what it feel like. No, baby, you're not doing that. And it's the problem. They're not used to people objectively, and especially I ain't cussing nobody out. They're not used to people sending a opposition to what they're saying, and that's the bigger problem in the space. The bigger problem is we don't have other influencers like Muddy Mo to talk about this stuff. And not just that, all these influencers, some of these guys, let me say this for a second before I keep moving. Some of these guys, they simply focus on they focus on different things. They want to focus on other influencers more. They want to focus on everything except these contracts. Jump into these contracts, man. Stop talking about light stuff. Like, we don't want to hear about the reservoir no more. Like, like, who cares, bro? Like, and listen, you and your team can give to this project, bro. Regular users should not be contributing funds to help. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, why, bro? You already got rich. All these guys are rich, bro. All these big influencers in Pigpen, Animal, all that, they are rich. Like, so they're telling y'all to do stuff that they would not do in y'all position. So it just is what it is, bro. I'm tired of people lying to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're negating these facts, bro, you lying. That is what it is. You know, and I hope you know what you're doing. People say, "Oh, be careful who you're following, bro." Now, we always use these to our advantage because we already in here, right? So y'all know I'm gonna talk y'all through it again. Everything in time remaining is dashboard money. Make sure you compound that as oft as you can. Everything with the zeros is coming on out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm being real. We're not believing in this. We're not gonna stake for 157 weeks. No, we're not doing that. So it is what it is. What else? Piggy bank. That's pretty much all I got for this, man. Ain't really nothing shaking over here. Real quick, let's talk about the dog. So the dog's migration now. We got some big issues here. Y'all know how much he is. I got notes. Hold on. Let me get my notes. Hold on. Let me get my notes. I got them. Hold on. Listen. Okay. So, make sure you burn your dogs and all that stuff. Make sure you get the new dogs. I heard the explanation that the developer Forex that he said today. So I'm gonna talk to this things that he was talking about. Two things I had issues with. First thing, he's talking about the dogs, and I was like, okay, talk about dogs. Let's talk about the farming. Let's talk about why it's not here. What's going on with the farming? The main thing, the first thing, and we're gonna talk about the what is that? The ape swap situation. That's funny. That's really funny. That's hilarious. We're gonna talk about that. Because he giving all the information after the fact. Like, that's funny. We'll talk about that. But the first thing, so he's talking about the Master Chef contract, and I don't want to confuse y'all here, but he basically saying like the Master Chef contract, they passed ownership to a new Master Chef contract, so the dogs have to be migrated to a new contract. What's half? Right, whatever, bro. Like you talking to the wrong crowd. Over here, we educated. We're not. No, you're not gonna just tell us no ridiculous stuff like that. So the contract integrated, right? With V2 syrup. So you want to be able to be in the V2 syrup pool, all that with pancake swap. Y'all know this dude keeps saying, "Oh, we got cake. He got cake from people's farms. That's where the cake comes from. It's y'all money." So y'all talk to him about that. All right. And the main thing, I guess I took the segue from that is he was saying that basically it's gonna be able to if pancake swap changes again, it's gonna be able to upgrade. Good, bro. You don't need to change this no more. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is now. The main thing here is farming, y'all. Farming the dogs. They're trying to keep the dogs alive. He got a lot of stuff he's trying to do. We're gonna talk about this game they trying to play, which is not a good idea in my opinion, but is what it is. Let's see what else he talking about. I'm just trying to see what they was talking about today because there wasn't too much going on. And then it's the thing, dudes just be doing AMAs for just random reasons. Now, it ain't even He don't even know updates. You know what I'm saying? Like, what updates was said today? What else? What else I'm missing, y'all? Let me see what else was in the AMA today. It was just a bunch of nothing. Full arm. Okay, I got you. Yep. We're gonna talk about ASWAP. Hired a bunch of people, so we got a whole new team. Yep, that's the main thing. Full farm launch in maybe 2 weeks. So the animal farm gonna be out in 2 weeks, allegedly. I don't know what another 2 weeks is for. It don't take that long to credit nobody. Like these dudes acting like we stupid. That's the problem. Like at least act like we're mature. We grown people, bro. Like you can't tell it's gonna take 2 more weeks for dogs crediting. That makes no sense. Anyway, let's keep moving. Finally, listen to investors and hiring a marketing firm. Which okay, so you hired a marketing firm. Yeah, I don't believe that. I just don't believe that, bro. Like, what are you marketing right now? And then, oh, everything's automated. Got the new master chef and you just explaining a lot of stuff that don't mean a lot of nothing. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, none of this stuff is gonna affect us in the short term. I'm gonna be real with you. Nobody's excited. 2 things, and I'm gonna keep it moving because I got more stuff to talk about. We got the main event of the day. We're gonna talk about Piston race with the auto compound that's coming up shortly. Also, y'all watching DeFi Degen show with Muddy Mo, home of the people in DeFi. Make sure y'all hit that like that. Come on and hitting that like. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it grooving. What else did he talk about today, y'all? What else I missed? Let's see. Oh, he's talking about all the fees that's gonna be on the dog token, right? I'm not going into all the specifics. He's just talking about all the fees that's gonna be on the dog token, like whatever. Like, that's cool. We're ready for that. We're ready for dog. And then this is my issue. This is the main issue he's talking about with the farms. He said he said that if basically if you stay in the farms, if you didn't emergency instinct, which you should have, but if you didn't emergency instinct your farm, right, you're gonna get a 0 fee to deposit the new dogs into the new farms and all of that stuff. Let me explain that clearly before we move on. What he was saying with that, he's basically saying nothing. You shouldn't be affected anyway. Why would you need to pay another fee? Because you've already been in that farm. What is he talking about? They try to give you information that means nothing and make it sound like something. No, you were already in the farms. There's no reason for you to need to pay another fee since you stayed in the farm for over 3 months and got no money. Like, yes, no, he talking about it's a 0% fee for those who stayed in. That's not what are you talking about? Why would you recharge them anyway? You the one created a new token. So it's just weirdo stuff. I don't like to, we're gonna keep it moving. But Smock say, are people going to put their hard-earned money back into a farm that's been paused with no rewards for 3 months? Right. Like I think that's the main question. Like, what are you asking people to do? Hey, so I'll say B Reap is mooning. Okay. But what are we expecting people to do over here? Like, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up on how this can help us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how these updates helping us. Surprised he hadn't blown his nose. So I say, Daddy, are you okay? Are you okay, Daddy? That's fine. That's a good one. Hey, I might have to start using that one. Forex. Daddy, are you okay? Are you okay? I like that. Brian say mighty leader, right? LOA. The problem is the influencers, they sitting here following, they still following this dude blindly. Like, it's enough is enough. Like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Like, space is tired. All right, so I'm gonna keep it moving, bro. Like, it's enough of this stuff for today. Oh, no. Last piece. It's the last piece of this story. So Forex goes through the whole story about about Ape Swap. Top to bottom. So I'm gonna tell you the first issue with this story. Let me drink. Hold on, Money gonna have to drink my. Hold on, let me drink my water. Hold on. Money about to drink my water because this story was epic, bro. Who kept the file, bro? Who kept the file? This story is crazy. So Forex goes into this whole spiel about every step of the way what happened with Ape Swap, right? So all the Ape Swap issues and blah 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 and all this stuff, right? Then he going through every scenario what they presented in their meetings. Like, bro, they should have had you sign an NDA or something. Like, you out here, why are you telling all the business? Like, what do? You telling all their business? Like, all right. Then, I got mad they blocked you. Yeah, Forex. Listen, I just want to be a real boy. You Pinocchio. Listen, something ain't sounding true. You know why it's not sounding true? Because who did you take to that meeting with you? The person you brought to the meeting with you was none other than Ray. Y'all know what I call them. Yer. How you gonna take yer to a meeting and expect any kind of like? I didn't know that all these. Listen, y'all, all these influencers are like they're like running the site, bro. So if Ray kick you out of site, that's like the leader. He's like the leader of the site, bro. He's going to business meetings with Forex, like for real. Like he's on a business tip. Like what? So this just tells you, you know what I'm saying? Like who he, you know what I'm saying? Like why would you? I'm just saying that don't from a business perspective that makes no sense. Anyway, so you go through the whole HSOP story. Oh, basically, like I was very disappointed in them for doing this and that, and that. Like, okay, yeah, you disappointed, but they said, yeah, we don't want y'all over here. That's what they said. They don't care about none of that. You talking about, oh, we got $20 million. No, they don't believe you, Forex. It's something that's not right here. It's not everybody else. It's always them and them and that. And then I was disappointed in them. Like, who are you? That's what they basically saying. Who are you? That's what they said. This dude over here telling the whole story about all the stuff that they can offer, all this $20 million we bring, $100 million, all this weirdo stuff. And they like, don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? And we're not giving you all that to farm. No, we're not going to put that in your pocket because we see that this is not decentralized. Yeah. So I'm just going to leave it there. So the ApeSoft story, we don't believe you. You need more people. Yeah, that's whack. That was terrible, bro. It just low-key made y'all look bad. Y'all, you better get another partnership. What happened to Bet Fury? Fill us in on that one. What's the story there? Listen, we're about to have a whole series just about Forex stories. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a whole soap opera just called the Times of Forex, bro. Like, this dude tells so many stories. His nose just be growing and growing and growing. All right, let's move on because we got to get into a better space. Y'all know here come the good stuff. Oh, real quick, let me go to this. I know some of my people looking at this. Drip Garden. Don't let nobody fool you. You're not gonna catch nobody. Get what you can get up out of here. It's tough. You still got a compound in here. All right, so here's what it is. There it is. There it is. All right, let's see. And listen, now if this don't pop up, we're gonna keep it moving because we got the main event of the night coming on up. Coming up. Telling y'all. Okay, let's see real quick. Y'all know we talk about these same ones every day. Why? Because I told y'all, man, treat this like a job. Y'all can't treat these other channels like a job. You know why? They don't give you no information. They just give y'all excitement. That's not gonna help you. Treat this like a job. When y'all turn on and listen to Money, bro, when y'all pop on, bro, after gotta put the kids down, everybody chilling. Treat this like a job, bro. It's gonna help you and your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't listen to people who, you know what I'm saying, trying to tell you what not to do, what to do. Like, no, they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, it's okay. You got to do this for yourself, but as Brian said, documentary, don't hold your breath. I like you stupid, Brian. That's funny. Don't hold your breath, Forex. Yeah. But anyway, man, you gotta do for self. Yeah, bro. But don't let nobody make you feel bad. Like people make you feel bad for having $1 here, bro. Don't ever feel bad for where you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you that. And the reason Money even shows y'all these low amounts because I want to show y'all what's possible and what's realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like people want to show y'all what's not realistic. Somebody showed $1,200 here in their seed value, and they got something to say to y'all. How many of y'all getting $1,200 a day out of Drip Garden? Right, exactly. You know how many referrals dude got? Like, stop it. These dudes, man, y'all gotta stop listening to these dudes. They're just liars. I'm sorry, they lying. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna tell you what's real. They just tell you what they want you to hear because they want your referrals. Still, they don't have enough, and they monetize their videos. They need all that. They need every penny from out of y'all. They sucking every penny. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? They give them 3 airdrops and bragging. Hey! No, that's bad business. All right. On to the good stuff. On to the good stuff. My diamond team. Let's talk my diamond team. Yeah. Let's talk about it. My diamond team. Now, I like my diamond team. I told y'all it's always good to get BNB every day, bro. BNB directly into your wallet every day. Every day. Wake up, it's BNB here. I don't know what y'all waiting on. This is from the same makers of Piston. If you believe in Piston Race, this is like the start of Piston Race. It's like the base of Piston Race. It's like to me, it's like the vault for like it's the unspoken of vault for Piggy Bank. I mean, for a Piston Race. It is. My diamond team, same records of Piston Race. This still is rolling. One of these things this kind of project can last for a long time because I think what I was seeing is a lot of reinvest, and we'll look at the contract. But a lot of reinvest. I haven't looked at the My Diamond Team contract, so I do want to show y'all the contract real quick, because obviously it's Big Sister who is the Piston token, the Piston race is doing well, and I think it's gonna do a lot better in time. So here's just the contract for my Diamond Team version 2, not volume 2. But this is where y'all can go to kind of see what's going on. I always tell y'all to come look at this. You know what I'm saying? Because this is gonna tell you about the health of a contract if you look at the specifics of that contract. You know what I'm saying? Don't just believe what I tell you as an influencer. That's not gonna be enough for you. Okay, but you can see for yourself. It's a lot of reinvest. A couple withdrawals, you're gonna get those, but then you got some deposits too, which I think I saw some but you get some deposits. Yeah, there you go. So you get some deposits in there every now and too. So this contract has what 4,400 BNB. That's over 1.5 million, or about 1.5. That's good. That's good. So just wanted to kind of show y'all the health of my Diamond Team and how it works together with Piston Race, which we'll talk about in just a moment. I'm very excited for this project. I think this is underrated. And I think if people keep sleeping on it, they're gonna miss out on regular BNB that they can get. Now, somebody that had a minnow asked me, like, man, listen, I'm running out of BNB every day to make transactions. I want to compound, I want to roll. The easiest way this is how money compounds. This is the way you get your fee, especially if you're a minnow, you want some fee money, right? Because you don't want to spend out of your gains. You want to spend, you know what I'm saying, dividends basically on fees. My Diamond Team is a perfect contract to do that because it's direct BNB. So if you just want to get fees every day, why not, be a part of my Diamond Team? It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It pays you. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense not to do that. So it is what it is. The garden needs some roundup. Hey, y'all gonna roll today. Y'all gonna roll today. Shout out to the movie, man. Hey, also, man, coming in, make sure y'all hit that like. Come on in, hit that like. Real quick, Hex, I was talking about B Reap mooning. That's interesting because B Reap is essentially it shows you the health of that old contract. We'll talk about that another time. I'm sorry I missed your comment, Hex out. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. Okay, so yeah, my Diamond Team, bro. Like a lot of people are not going to talk about it. I don't know why. It's just people choose not to talk about certain contracts because it's to me it's kind of childish. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of childish. And yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. All right, let's talk about the good things now. Y'all know how I feel about ooze. I gotta get a saying for ooze. Help me come up with something for ooze. Y'all know how I do. Okay, listen. Ooze is on Phantom. Phantom is cheap, fairly cheap to use. I like ooze. We're gonna talk about the tokenomics to ooze, but ooze, and we're gonna talk. Obviously, the main event is gonna be Piston Race, but I'm gonna get to it in a second. Ooze is, I think, it's special. I think is the guy K Jones, Raphael. I really like their team, and I'm gonna talk about some specifics in just a moment. But there has been some different things happening going on. I know the sale, the pre-sale, and the private sale has just ended. So let's try to connect here. Let's see if it's hold on now, y'all gotta bear with me. Let's see if Rose is gonna let us connect because we're gonna talk about ooze. We gotta look at ooze. Let's see. I don't know. Listen, I ain't making no promises now. Y'all know how Rose is. You know what I'm saying? She don't do good on what's today? Tuesdays? She don't do good on Tuesday. She don't do good on Tuesday. So, okay, let's see if she gonna let us jump on this Phantom real quick. Now, what's very important about this is it's very important to be on a team in ooze. In my opinion, I'm gonna explain there's multiple ways you can go, but if you're on the team side, it has a built-in mechanism, whereas once you're on that team, everybody gets referrals to everybody. So it's pretty interesting how that works. And not just that, with Team Muddy Crypto Movement, y'all know what time it is. We got some whitelists. Come on, y'all know we got to join the team. Because the thing we'll talk about. Let me get into it because there's some things I don't like about DApp, about this DApp, about ooze that I want to talk about. However, let me go through some basics because it's a couple things I want to catch y'all up on. Just so I can make sure I got all the facts. Shout out to who is that? Shake in the group. Shake be keeping me on point, bro. He be having that info, man. Shout out to him. Okay, so let's see. So all pre-sales are done, y'all. So all the pre-sales are done. And tomorrow you'll be able to pre-mint NFTs. So the way this site works is your stake, just like we would do, like get into other contracts, 1%, 2% contracts. That is an NFT over here. It's a stakeable NFT, like a financial NFT. All right. Another thing is, they already gave out some predictions on price. So shout out to Casey Jones. I think that's like the Ninja Turtle dude. Ain't that the Ninja Turtle dude? But anyway, he gave some price predictions. I think they're very conservative. But the pre-sale price is about a dollar. The public sale was like I think $1.13. They said on launch price is gonna be around $1.26. I don't know about that. I think it could be more. I don't know. I'm not sure how much they raised overall. But I know there was something postponed. I think it was. I don't know what's postponed. Something was postponed. But right now, I think we should be all good to buy NFTs tomorrow, so we can actually jump in. I don't know if they're gonna be having the tokens distributed. All right, real quick before I move on to that main subject, I got that, and then we got the top 10. I'm gonna let y'all go. But that main subject, boy, I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, y'all hold on now. All right, let's talk about ooze for a second because I told y'all I was gonna get more in depth with this. This thing gets me more and more excited, man. Is now the one thing the ooze need to do. I ain't no paid promotion over here, so it's for free to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need some help. Like this is y'all need some help to clarify. I know Crypto Zone, y'all got some others. Y'all need some more help to clean this up a little bit, like to clarify some stuff. But the ooze basics is fire. So I'm not gonna go through the basics. I already done that before. It's 1% per day. Y'all know that's a total of 1 million ooze. But let me talk more about the team building piece of it. So after you buy your ooze and all of that, there's 2 ways you can go. So let me just talk through it as fast as I can. Because it's a lot of information. It's 2 ways you can go. All right. So, and I don't like how they named it. I think we can have easier names to make it more understandable. So there's 2 ways you can go. You can go on the basically on the team building side, or you can go on the like I'm on my own side. So depositing ooze into the sewer contracts. Okay, yeah. So basically, it's saying it's like the NFT is like a digital real estate. So the NFT allows you to move on the site and makes you can do things with that stake, basically. And you can add to it, so forth and so on. So that's what you can do with ooze. Basically, all ooze is buying NFTs. That's really what it is, staking them and getting value from it. That's just showing 1% per day, and they maxing out at 8. So you can't go 8 times your limit. I think you'll be out, I believe. And also there's whale locks on this thing, so it's a maximum of 50,000 ooze claimable. So that's cool. And NFTs, every NFT that you get, just like a financial NFT, that's what this is sellable. So that's dope. NFTs are directly transferable. So you also can transfer them right to other wallets. Real quick, they also have a whale tax, which we love because we want to make it fair. So it allows everybody to come in and kind of make some gains. So they do have whale tax. Obviously, the more they have, the more they're gonna get taxed. So it is what it is. This is what I want to explain real quick though. And I know this is not as clean as this isn't as clean as I would like to have it to even explain it to y'all, but I'm gonna do the best I can. So y'all bear with me now. All right. Okay. So order NFTs had the ability to have their own monastery. Okay, so we're gonna have a monastery. I'm gonna be y'all guru. So we're gonna go into the monastery, y'all. We're gonna build a monastery, and we gotta have 16 people in the monastery, and we're gonna be making it every time we compound and all of that. 5% gonna come to the team leader, so your guru, and then 5% is gonna go to the team. All right, so that's basically what it is. You can also go, the other route. I can't remember what it's called. You can go the other route and do it yourself. You're gonna be probably you can auto compound, but that's it. You're not gonna get nothing extra. So just know that everybody got their own thing they want to do. Real quick, okay, talking about some. Okay, so it's 2 slides: biopunks and the order of slime. That's the 2 sides. We're building a monastery. Okay, I ain't gonna go through all of this. But make sure you understand something. So 10% tax on every compound. So in most contracts, we're used to that 10% tax. 5% goes to the team leader. We're used to 10% going to the team leader. So that's cool. But the other half, this is what's important, y'all. This is what I want to talk about. And it's what makes this a little bit different. The other half of that 5%. So 5% of every role that anybody in the team does, it basically takes turns so everybody gets some. So every time, you know what I'm saying, it's like you see turn 1, it's one person gets it, turn 2, second person gets it. Now, if people could be on the team and not be under our guru and all of that stuff, under our I gotta remember the words, the monastery, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the main thing is if they under monastery, we're all gonna be building together. The main thing with the monastery, this is the issue that I see. And I think Ooze has to fix this. I'm gonna keep it moving. We got a main event we gotta talk about. The main thing I see is if you don't have a team of at least 16, I don't know what happens if you have a team bigger than 16, but if you don't have a team of at least 16 wallets, basically all the bonuses goes back to the contract balance. So that's 5% instead of us all getting it. If we don't fill that team up, it's gonna go just to the contract balance, which is nothing wrong with feeding the contract balance. But I just think that's a lot to go to. I just think that's not incentivizing small team builders. You basically got to have 16 people or more in order for this thing to work properly. Now, money crypto movement, you got to bend the brother. Are you gonna get rained on? Y'all know what time it is with us. We whitelisted. We in here. So if you're looking for a team leader in Ooze, Muddy's the one. However, this is one thing I think that they could fix about that rest going to the contract balance. I'll explain more of that as it goes. You know what I'm saying? So right now we still kind of light on Ooze, but it's coming out the NFTs tomorrow. Y'all know we're gonna talk about it when it comes out. Y'all know how we do. Okay, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Here we go. And now today, y'all, I'm really light. I was light on Hex. I didn't talk a lot about Hex. Okay, tomorrow or whenever we talk again, it will be a lot of Hex. So don't get it twisted. We're gonna be talking about Hex, bro. We're gonna be talking about that. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Let me go back to Binance Smart Chain. Let's see. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, Muddy had life stuff happen, man. Some people, hey, man, I need this specific time, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Listen if you want to, not, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I do this for the people, bro. And like I say, I was doing this. It was just a couple of us. I can remember. You know what I'm saying? It was just a couple of us. So, man, whoever rocking with me, rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Whoever squad is squad. That is what it is. Okay. Piston race. Oh boy. Leading the space. First to the market with a autopilot or auto compound feature that I've seen in our space. Piston race. 1% per day. 365%. It's doing phenomenally to me. It has a future. It has great customer service. And not only that, it has a plan. NFTs, all the new stuff that is planned out for this contract is phenomenal. Shout out to Baba Black and the team. Real recognize real. Y'all know one of my favorite sayings. Real dogs smell blood. I talk about Piston Race because it's genuine with me. I really, really like this contract. And shout out to my people. Y'all know I got people listening in, bro. Shout out to y'all, bro, because the first contract you should get in if you get in this space is Piston Race. That's the first one, bro, because that 1% per day, we love that. But not just that. It's just what you'll be allowed to do with your dividends and your gains in their future plans. We've already went through that. Shout out to that. It's going to be out tomorrow morning. So y'all check out that. I've got smaller videos from the AMA that's going to be dropping. And I appreciate that exclusive. However, nobody's talking about this, but Muddy wants to talk about this because it deserves to be talked about. Piston race, the autopilot. Now, we're going to do it live together. Let me see. Let me read the instructions. We're going to do it live together. Rather than compounding manually every day, autopilot allows you to choose the number of days you have to have your daily Piston rewards auto compounded. You must allocate enough BNB in advance to cover your gas fees. All right, y'all. Now, with the compounding, make sure if you pick 1,000,000 days, you need to have 1,000,000 days worth of BNB. Don't trip. Don't mess around. You know what I'm saying? That's all they said is the BNB got to be paid for up front. Any unused BNB can be claimed at the end. So that's good. That's fire. That's good. That's a really good thing. So you put BNB in there just to cover your gas, and then you get the extra BNB after it's whatever's not used. You may also cancel autopilot and claim the unused gas fees at any time. Man, this autopilot, auto compound feature is definitely a Muddy Mo. Bing! This is first in the space. First mover in the space. Nobody's figured this out. Not to this extent, not that I've seen. I'm liking this a lot. Let's see. Most paid the 5x payout with Piston. Got you. So now we're gonna do autopilot in just a moment. So the 5x payout, let me explain that. So typically in contracts, even with Money Mo, y'all seen me do this in drip. Sometimes you can be in a contract long enough and roll and just grow and not put in new funds. So essentially you'll be getting a higher percentage out every day, but you're not adding new funds to the contract. With Piston Race, now Ooze has 8 days, but with Piston Race, not 8 days, 8x. But this Piston Race has a 5x multiplier. So once your deposits, just say here I've deposited 8.9. Once I get 5 times that amount in my gas tank, then what the contract stops paying me out, and it forces me to withdraw. So I have to withdraw my Piston directly. I can't claim it no more. I can't nitro it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I gotta claim it. So I have to claim it. And then I can either sell it, or if I want to keep growing, I can then put it back in manually. So what that's basically doing is making sure that people are adding new funds into the project. All right. So you can't just keep rolling. So even if you're a will or wills in this contract, they still at some point have to add fresh capital. That is very important. Not only just that, I also need to explain, what this team, how their mindset is about this. The main portion, I think, from Baba Black, at least that I've gotten, or from the team that I've gotten, is that they want this, they see us as clients. So they see this as a real business venture, and which is definitely a Muddy Mo, bing, because they're taking us and they're taking this space seriously. However, which I need to understand right now, things like the 5X and all that stuff is going to take some months to get there, and we know that. So we are still very, very early. People want to talk about the price of and comparing the Piston price to other projects, and you really can't do that because it hasn't been out as long. But not just that, the tokenomics of this contract is a little bit different. Now, what is the autopilot? Let's talk back about the autopilot. What does that do to the contract? So essentially, what that does to the contract, it basically allows for there to be less available fuel in a lot of people's gas tanks. So they're going to have more fuel that's going to be in the contract. So essentially, they're going to be paying more fees. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to get more guaranteed fees instead of having to wait for people to manually compound and all that. Somebody forget a day, and y'all know how I get. We got life happen. You know what I mean? So instead of that, this contract makes you, like I say, take out and do all of that stuff, and then also it makes you, like I said, have to put fresh funds in. We like that. But this is just phenomenal. Not just that, it also has over here where you have to be net positive. And that means basically, you have to, more than you take out, you have to compound and deposit more than you take out. That is fire also. I'm sorry, back to my point about autopilot. So the autopilot essentially allows users, like I say, to have their rewards automatically put back into their gas tank to grow their account. That helps us how? Because there's going to be constant fees. We know it's a 10% fee that goes to the contract balance. That is important to the longevity. And not just that, I know what my point was. Back to the point about autopilot. This allows for investors to sit back and say, "Hey, this thing can grow," and they might not be in the space. That's I like how Baba Black and his team's mind works. They're not connecting to just us. They're thinking about the people who are not in this project yet. And they said, hey, they're not going to want to come check this every day. Somebody going to set it and forget it. Y'all know what that is. Set it and forget it. So let me add this function, this autopilot function. So if you're an investor, you want to come and check every 2 weeks, you can come and you can still make sure you're getting auto compounded and getting the most out of this contract. So this is a great thing. So now we've read that. Okay, and that's good that you can get your fees back after it's done. Like everything here that I see with the Piston race, to be honest with you, everything here is just, it feels organic and pure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever just had a feeling like, man, I'm just getting a really good deal? You know what I'm saying? Like a good salesman will make you feel like it don't matter what you're getting, like you're just getting a good deal. I feel like I'm getting a good deal with Piston. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like there's no back doors, there's no secret, you know what I'm saying, plans and agendas, and I'm moving this and I'm adding it, and ain't no injections. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And it's letting the market decide. I love that. All right, so let's do this autopilot live, y'all. Let's see what happens. All right, we might not have enough. We might not have enough BNB. Let me see. One day. How many days y'all think I should do? Let's see. Let me check the chats. And also, you're watching the DeFi Degen show with Muddy Mo. Today, we're talking about Piston racing. This auto compounding is live. It's live. Oh yeah, facts. Yeah, always. You already know, but that's what we're here for. All right, let's see. Days. Let's do 3 days. Let's do 3 days. Now, I will tell you this. With Muddy, bro, like we rolling anyway. So for Muddy, for me, it's gonna be easier to do something like this. It is. Let's see. Let's do 5 days. Y'all wanna do 5 days? Let's do 5. I think we got enough BNB. I don't even know. We gonna find out together. Let's see. All right, let's see. Now Rose will be playing with it's MetaMask. MetaMask be causing her the real problems. I ain't gonna lie. Also, Piston Race. Hey, listen, I told y'all I'm y'all unofficial official guy. I'm about to get a bunch of stuff dropped, man. Hey, listen, y'all be ready in that chat now. Telegram, Piston Race Telegram, shout out. Y'all come on, bro. Come on, join that money crypto movement too now. Come on now. We share space. You know what I'm saying? We family now. Hey, you ever had one of them aggressive mates like, no, we together. We together. No, but no, I think the main thing is Piston Race. What I like about them is they run into the fire. Like a lot of devs and a lot of dev teams run away from it. They run into the fire, especially with somebody like Money Mo. It's a risk. They came over here on a risk, and to me, man, like I'm purely impressed. And people with nothing to hide, you can't really expose nobody who has nothing to hide, and that's what I love about Piston Race. And I'm just comparing it to what we already have in the space. You can't expose somebody who has nothing to hide. And that is what they do. All right. So, all right, so let me see. Hold on. Don't panic. I know y'all want to see if this auto, y'all want to see if it worked too. Let me see. All right. MetaMask moving a little slow. I got you. What y'all on, bro? How y'all feeling, man? I'm liking Piston Race, bro. We got to talk about stuff that works in the space, man. It's time out for this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the space is moving forward. Now, what I will say is this. I know, listen, y'all better talk to Baba and them. Y'all know Baba and them can listen to you. They actually listen to their people. What will be interesting is if we can get some kind of pulse chain something. I don't know. I know that they like pulse chain. Appreciate them for that. I know that they like it. However, it'll be really, really interesting to see if we can get something going on pulse chain going forward. I'm just thinking forward. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, we're doing good. Now, I still want to keep our position. You know what I'm saying? People in it, we got our position for a reason. So it is what it is. All right. Let me see. Oh man. All right. So I don't know if Rosa, she got to come on now. Come on now. She working, y'all. She working in the background. She doing a little bit. She ain't doing a lot. So okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna deposit those BNB in the background. And then I believe it's gonna allow it to automatically recompound. So let's see. I'm excited for this. I'm excited. Are y'all excited? Like this is like one of them times, bro. This is exclusive, bro. Y'all got it officially right here. Y'all were here first. When y'all grandkids be like, man, granddad was in Piston Race. Yeah, we was here when auto compounding started, son. You know what I mean? Like y'all were here when it happened. So shout out to them. And also, man, they can come back on. I would love for teams like the Piston Race. If I'm talking about y'all project, if y'all see it in the title, shoot me a message, man. Shoot me a DM, man. Try to jump on, bro. I would love to have y'all, man. Y'all welcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know over here, bro, we lay out the red carpet for the company now. You know what I mean? It is what it is. All right, y'all. It's picking up now. I got you. We're going to see this. Listen, if I don't do nothing else, I'm going to show y'all this auto compound today. We ain't going to let Rosa hold us back now. All right. Boom. Couple more, y'all. Here we go. Yep. Y'all talk to me though. What's happening? How y'all feeling about Piston Race? I'm excited about this time, man. And then not just that, like I'm excited about devs that like care about what we think. Like they're fans. For them to find Muddy Mo, they gotta listen, bro. They gotta be a fan of the space, and not just that, a fan of people knowing the truth. And I think, especially with them guys being a part of the space, y'all heard when they came on to talk to us, they're a part of the space. So they know the problems that we're talking about. They know I'm just not on here ranting about people. It's just not FUD. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling the truth. But have y'all heard me FUD Piston? No. Be honest with you, nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to hide. So here's what it is. All right. Okay, new address. Okay, there we go. Boom. Now it's letting me, y'all. It's letting me go through now. Hold on now. Here we go. There we go. Wow. All right. I think it's working now. Okay, so it's enabling the autopilot. So Piston Race is layered now. Listen, get in and just start rolling. I keep telling y'all, man, get in here and start rolling. Join C Money too. And I don't even care if you do or don't, but just make sure you get in here and start rolling for yourself, bro. It is what it is. All right. Let's see. I think it's getting closer. Mitch. That's an inside joke. All right. Here we go. But yeah, this auto compound feature, man. This deserves a lot of notoriety and a lot of push into itself. And then this is an MLM structured contract. It shouldn't take a lot for a lot of influencers to want to talk about it. The issue, I'm gonna tell y'all the issue that Piston's gonna run into, because these devs don't just listen to me just for all the good stuff. They want to hear the other side too. one of the things they're going to have to basically look out for is, yes, we want adoption outside of the space, but we also want adoption inside of the space. And sometimes there's a lot of projects that get thrown at once at the space. So if Piston, and I can help with this, if Piston, I don't know how you can get some information out every day, and you have influencers, hopefully that'll do it, but you don't want to turn into other projects. You don't want to turn to Elephant Money, who don't have a lot of influencers. You want to get some kind of consistent talk about Piston every day. Even in Buddy now, I talk about it pretty much every day myself, but it's more than just me. People who do shorter videos as well. I have a specific style. Okay, y'all see that autopilot activated? Autopilot activated. Definitely get some Muddy Mo. Bing! Look at this. Look at Pistons. See how we think the same? They already got my look. That's my Bing right here. They already got it up. They knew it was gonna be good. I love it. Y'all see how this autopilot is here. All right, let's hit close. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so here's just showing how many days I got remaining, and then it shows how many BNB I got. Now, I don't know what happens what if the gas goes up and we don't have enough BNB? Maybe to ask for more. I don't know. But anyway, this is a set it and forget it. This allows you to make daily dividends, daily 1%, right? Without ever having to come onto the site. That is crazy, y'all. That's crazy. Y'all need to do what's best for you and your families. Not financial advice or none of that. Come on, join Piston Race. I'm serious. There's a lot of stuff coming. Come on, check the video. I'm gonna have some videos dropping on Piston next couple of days. Look out for that. Also, man, if y'all want to chat with the squad, y'all have questions, y'all can come here to have a search. They have a direct Q&A with the team members, so you can ask questions, man. Come on with the Piston Race where they want you to be a part of it and they want the users to be knowledgeable, man. I love what they're doing over there. All right, so that is Piston Race and the auto compounding feature, which is now live. That is fire. Appreciate them for that. Bye Black, man. Y'all listen, man. You and Nigel, man, y'all better come on back now. Don't be strangers. Come on and talk about your projects, man. I'm not gonna do it justice like y'all would. And I'm gonna try to make it look good. You know what I'm saying? But come on and do your projects justice. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, come on and let us know. Also, one thing I like to give, like I said, I like to give the other side so we can know that there's room for improvement here. If I know Baba said that they don't do paid promotion. We have to figure out, maybe there's a marketing team that you have. We have to figure out a way to reach people that's outside of this market, and maybe that might be through just like social media influence. I don't know, but if you're not paying for promotion, there needs to be some kind of push or some kind of incentive. I know we got the MLM structure and all of that, but I will tell you, even as a team leader, this doesn't pay out enough to encourage that. Not where it is now. We're not big yet, so I'm just saying where it is right now in the space that I'm in every day. So it is what it is. All right, so that is Piston Race, man. Y'all know I like to give some constructive feedback, but this is a good team and they listen. You know what I'm saying? So if it makes sense, it makes sense. If it don't. So it's what it is. All right, so next time, y'all, I will be talking about that's Piston Race. Next time I'll be talking about a lot more hex, a lot more pulse. Again, Piston Race, I would love to kind of hear what their thoughts are on making this compatible with Pulse. I think that will be a futuristic move, and I think that will set it apart from other certificate of deposit style contracts in the space. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all tell me if I'm crazy. I might be crazy. I don't even know. Y'all still rocking with me? Oh, that's what's up. I didn't even look back at the screen, so I appreciate y'all that's still here, man. Y'all the real MVPs. All right, I'm gonna do this real quick live because people need to see this, bro. People don't see a top 10, so I'm gonna give y'all a top 10 in DeFi, and I'm gonna let y'all go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all a top 10 because y'all need to know what to get in. People want to know. People out here lost. You know what I'm saying? They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't talking about these 1 or 2 contracts. So let me give y'all the top 10. The top 10 I plays. It's not always just a project. It could be a token. It could be this, that, and the other. So I'm gonna leave. Before I leave, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a quick top 10. If y'all want to talk about it, feel free. You want to sing along? Feel free. All right. What's number 10? I got my notes. Hold on. I got my notes. Hold on. Okay. Coming in at number 10. I'm gonna show it too. Is this project right here? I should have them all. I'm gonna do it all from here. I should have them all in the link tree. So we'll see if this works. All right. So number 10 is none other than Splassive. Splash. Splassive comes in at number 10. Now, some of y'all like, man, it's 2% per day, man. It's a good contract. Why is it not coming in? Listen. Splassive is, again, copying the copier, bro. We can't give light to copiers for copiers. We can't do that, bro. Can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Splassive for whatever they, they got going on, but we can't copy the copy. So, and we see a lot of lack of innovation. You can make things look good, but if you don't like innovation, and then not just that, it's not personal, but he's like, oh, I don't know who you guys are. I don't know what influencers, who you are, right? That's just not a good excuse for a developer or development team to not know anybody who's talked about their projects. So that just lets you know that this developer is not in tune about what the community wants. He's just probably talking to a couple whales trying to keep this thing afloat. But comes in at number 10. It is on the list because it pays out every day. You know what I'm saying? So, here's what it is. It pays out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't complain because it pays out. So, whatever. All right. Number 9. Coming in at number 9. And then not just that, these projects need to know where they stand, bro. Everybody think they number one. No. This is a real DeFi user here, right? We're real DeFi bread here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out here getting a million referrals. So y'all can see this is kind of similar to y'all, what y'all going through. I'm showing y'all what's working. You know what I'm saying? Or what the long-term thoughts about things are. And number 9, it's a mixture. I got liquid loans and Hedron. Now, people are like, man, why is that so far on the list? Low down on the list, man. That should be higher. Listen, the main thing is we cannot trust these Pulse contracts and all that until Pulse actually comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can everything up until then is just speculation. So just know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. We trying to figure this out. Hedron and liquid loans to me is going to be, plays that, if you're thinking about Pulse Chain and things like that, you got Hex, you got Pulse Chain, you got Pulse X. Then the next step would be something like Hedron and liquid loans. So I'm not showing liquid loans, but that's up here too. I got them kind of on the same level. So shout out to them. But those come in at number 9. All right. What's number 8? Number 8 is, I messed my order up too. That's what I'm messing up. I messed my order up, but it's all good. I'm gonna figure it out. Number 8, we got Piggy Bank. Piggy Bank comes in at number 8. Now, why? Because I don't have Pigpen on here, but Pigpen pulls Piggy Bank down, bro. Pigpen is too much banking on Pigpen. All these contracts up here need to be working unto themselves. But what I will say is that when these time remaining on these states get to 0, you can make some bread out of here, bro. So, it is what it is. Like, this just does what it does. So, Piggy Bank, comes in at number 8. It can pay you every day. However, the one issue we see, they don't even want to show these pig prices, that the pigs keep going down and down in price. Until they can hold that price for at least a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, Piggy Bank is down on the list. So Piggy Bank comes in at number 8. Okay. What's number 7? Number 7. I was gonna use all the links, but it's just too slow. So I'm just gonna pull it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? At number 7, we got Maxi. Maximus Cash. They had a long stake that you can buy a part of that stake, basically. And it just keeps going up in value. I do like Maxi whenever it wants to pop up. I do like Maxi. Maxi, again, is a Pulse Chain play. It's something that, if you're looking at your wallets, it's something that you probably want to think strongly about, just because it does just make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes sense. So when something makes sense, you have to kind of take advantage of it. It's not shown here, but yeah, Maximus comes in at number, what is that? What number was that, y'all? 7? Oh, yeah, that was number 7. Maximus number 7. All right, number 6. One that y'all all know. Ones that, people want to pump and talk about all day. Talk about nothing else. It's got a lot of love. Number 6 is none other than Drip. Yeah. Drip comes in at number 6. It does. Now, the reason I say that is because it's been going down for 4 months in value. Yeah, it might be some other tokenomics behind it, but it's just going down in value. So you can't say something that is going down in value is going to continue to be good to you. You know, word to the wise, to those of y'all that know, we have more than 1 or 2 contracts paying us dividends of cash every day. We don't just need drip to only pay us. Like, you know, you have to care about the price with this stuff. Don't not care about the price. You do. But drip has been going down now. I will say this: the reason that drip is even at number 6 is because it's a staple. It's a staple in what we do. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's been around over a year and people know it's name recognition. So if anything else, y'all just know the name of drip and that's cool. So, you know, is what it is. Drip comes in at number, what is that? Number 6. Yep, number 6 is drip. All right. Where we going? Where we going? Where we going? And I had problems with them too. They're not doing stuff perfectly, but we got what we got to work with right now. Number 5. Number 5. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put all of this in one bag. We're not splitting this up. You know what I'm saying? But all the other money comes in number 6. I'm sorry, number 5. Now, live number 5. Now, Elephant has been making mistakes, right? They've been making a lot of mistakes. The main thing again is Stampede, bro. That's the main thing. You have to. People are selling Stampede, not Muddy. I'm rolling it, but a lot of people are selling it. So that means I believe more than other people. No, I'm just playing. But no, people are selling it, so they have to beat that, and they have to get this peg back up. It's still paying out though, so you can still sell Stampede, even though it's at what 70-something cents, 73 cents. It's still paying out. And not just that, I think Elephant, the better thing, the reason why it's better than Drip, I would say right now, is because it at least has a chance to be great, and it's a visible greatness that we can see. You know, Juice Man and all his flaws, at least, you know, the Elephant Treasury has a chance to do something down the road. Some of the stuff in these other contracts, we don't see the light at the end of the tunnel at all. So at least there's a light. The problem is how long it's going to take to get there, and if it does. That's the main thing. But however, this is still viable, especially if you want to get cash out every day or make some dope. Make some dope cash. Elephant Money will come in at number 5 on that list. Okay, we got some new ones. We got some new ones. The champ, no, ain't no new champ, but coming in at number 4. It's not even out yet, and it's on a different blockchain. Y'all not expecting this, but I'm gonna tell you, I told y'all, financial NFTs. And then finding different ways to team build and do these different things is very, very important. I got Ooze before it comes out at number 4 in the space. Why? First off, it's been basically promoted and pushed out in a bear market. This thing is undervalued. All the math that they've done behind it is phenomenal. They try to connect some other dots. I think the people here are really, they seem really smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, this seem like really smart, and they seem like they're part of the community. I think this has a lot of legs. Not just that, the pre-sale and private sale didn't do as great as they would like. They would have liked to do a little bit more. However, what does that mean? The people that are in it are going to be at even a more advantage. So I like that. I like the fact that, you know, if you're loyal to this kind of contract, it's going to pay out. And I love the fact that it's letting you basically give airdrops without having to physically go in your pocket and give airdrops. So all the influencers who are making a lot of money on airdrops will probably not be a part of Ooze. So come on, join Team Muddy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They won't. They don't see the point of sharing with people. They're not. That's not who they are. But Ooze Finance is going to be fire, bro. Using those NFTs to get 1% a day. That's going to be fire, bro. So Ooze Finance comes in at number 4. Okay. Controversial. Number 3. Number 3. Now, the only reason it's at number 3 is because of potential. You know, it's potential alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I do with the drafts. It's just potential. It's just potential. Number 3. Not that. Hold on. I got you. I got you. I don't have a URL for it right now. Number 3 is the Animal Farm stake, or basically farming. All right. So the Animal Farm dogs token. All right. So farming. If these percentages are anyway halfway decent, trust me. We talk a lot about, you know, Forex and all this team over there and all this mess they be doing, right? But one of the good things that came from this, I told y'all, Animal Farm was special. We wasn't yielding. Listen, bro, we was getting the best yields over here. If that comes back, I will tell y'all. Y'all know I'm unbiased. I'm objective. Animal Farm could be back or could crack. I said that weird. It could be back by could crack. It could. Animal Farm this farm could be up at number one because farming is easy and simple and we like it. You know what I'm saying? Like we make a lot for us. Like we don't, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you what it is. So we'll see. It's supposed to be multiple weeks away. It's just too much cloudiness in here for this to even be bigger. But I do believe the Animal Farm is very special. You know what I mean? So Animal Farm coming in at number 3. Now, number 2. What we got? Y'all excited? Ooh, somebody nervous? Who nervous? Y'all nervous with that number 3? All right, coming at y'all with the number 3. We got bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. Piston race. Listen. Stop playing with me. If y'all want to talk about 1% per day, if you close your eyes, you don't know what's what. If I gave you the price of the token, and I just told you it's 2 contracts that have 1% per day. This one has this one has this one has this, and this one has all this other stuff. Right now, if you have to compare Piston to any of these other contracts, you will probably pick Piston. The autopilot, we just did that. It's out. They got more stuff. The NFT's coming. That's going to be out. Marketplace coming. That's going to be out. They got the game. Y'all saw the game exclusively here. Right here. It's going to be out. Piston race is the future. It really is of what we're doing. Just because they have developers who are experienced, they're seasoned, and not developing. And what their season is the people business. You could tell they've done typical business. So Piston race professionally, and not only just that, they have a goal of reaching outside of our community to growing this thing to maximum levels. So we are the extreme early adopters in Piston race, man. This is a special contract. I don't care what you do. Listen, you gotta teach his own. Everybody got their own thing they're doing. Another thing is with Piston contracts like this, you don't need a lot of money. Stop letting people think that you need $10,000, $100,000 like them over here to make money. You don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Like you see, we started. I can't remember what we started with, $50, but we've added a little bit, but not much. But either way, y'all have to understand contracts like Piston Race allows us to grow and to develop with this contract. And it's hard to not like it. You know, it just is what it is. But it pays us the best. It does. It does. At least to my opinion. And not just that the price is going up. Now, let me address this. People say, oh, the price is going down to Piston. Yeah, it is. It is. But you got to understand, those are pre-sale people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're us. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get they get their ROI back. You know what it is. However, I think there's a lot of reinvesting going on behind the scenes, which is going to bode well for Piston Race. Piston Race, we just getting started. I think we're just at the beginning here. Okay. Last one. What's number 1, y'all? What's number 1 on the list? Some of y'all know. Somebody knows. What's number 1 before I let y'all go? What's number 1 on the list? Yes, sir. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. Hold on. It's got to come up right. I got to see it right on the screen. Hold on. I'm not going to lie to you. Listen, if you're new, if you don't know what's going on, you don't want to get in these contracts, the best thing you can do, I'm telling you, Muddy is a hex. Been in day 4. Seriously, I got the proof. Y'all, I showed it. Day 4, I've been in hex. And this is, let me say something. All of y'all who don't know, all your top developers, top influencers, specifically influencers, even developers too, was a part of hex, bro. That's where the gains come from. Some people are like, man, Muddy, you okay? Because I showed the minnow a wallet, right? We good with hex. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be honest, bro. Like, we straight, bro. Like, yeah. We've been in hex for a long time. Now, if you're new, hex is number 1 on the list. Why? Because we know Pulse Chain is coming out. So Pulse Chain is going to give you a direct duplicate of whatever that snapshot is of whatever hex you hold. It's going to give you a duplicate on Pulse Chain. Not only just that, hex right now, y'all, I've never heard this. Y'all know how I give exclusive things about these contracts or about these tokens and stuff. Hex to me is the closest thing, even more than Bitcoin, even more than any stable that we have. Hex to me is the closest thing that we have to an actual form of currency that's going to be usable, stakeable. Right now, what's the most popular sale at banks? Let's think 20 years ago. Right now is like an example. Let's think about 10 years, 20 years ago, right? The most popular product that was sold at a bank is bonds. People don't mind locking their stuff up for a long time. And Hex allows you to do that. You can go to the Transform lobby. We won't do it today, but you can go at it another time. Hex is going to be powerful going forward because it's not just that when Pulsane comes out, if you get your P Hex, your extra Hex, right, you can then use your Hex to stake to get Pulse tokens, Pulse X, all these other stuff that y'all gonna want to be a part of. All right. So right now, if you're in all these DeFi contracts, if you came in under Drip, you came in under Elephant, came in under Animal Farm, whatever you came in under, Piston, all of that, that's cool. However, there's an other side here that is kind of been on hiatus for how long has it been? A year? We've been on hold for a year. It's been on hiatus. And I will tell you, the Hex community, y'all think these communities we have right now is something rampant. No. Hexicans is another level. It's another level to this. So we got a lot more to talk about in our space. But number one, and I'm not doing no fluff and this is number one. No. This is real because I want y'all to succeed. You won't succeed by listening to me try to pat my bags and get referrals. That's not how you succeed. Y'all gonna succeed from getting into things that have some kind of next step. And for a typical investor, especially an older investor, I would say Hex is the simplest sale at a 40% APY guaranteed. All right. So I'm just saying, get you some Hex. There's nothing wrong with that. Some influencers think they're the first person to think of that. No, we've been talking about this for how long? No, there's nothing new. I'm using Drip to buy Hex. No, yeah, we've been doing that. You know what I'm saying? So get some Hex, man. It's going to be the safest, one of the safest places. Not financial advice. It's going to be one of the safest places you can have. Not only just that, again, it's its own currency. A lot of these contracts, it's a lot of sell pressure. It's a lot of stake pressure on Hex, which makes it different. Stake pressure and sell pressure is two different things. So, is what it is what it is. So, all right, y'all. Let me see. Y'all still hanging out, man. I appreciate y'all still hanging out, man. What's up, Brian? You want to come on today? You got anything to say? You did? Okay. I'm gonna let you come on. Let me close it out. I'm gonna let Brian come on and speak. Right on, Smile. You said the top 10 is fire. Hey, man, right on, bro. Yeah, people need to know, man. They don't know what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, do top 10s. Like, you need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we need to know top 10. All right. So, all right, y'all. So I'm gonna end this out. And then we got a little OT. We got Brian can come on. If somebody else want to call on, y'all can. Feel free. Kick off your shoes. But today, what do we talk about? Piston token. Piston race, I'm sorry. Launching its auto compound or autopilot feature, which allows you to auto compound. All right. It's live. Came out today. Definitely fire. Also, we talked about the top 10 DeFi plays. So that is projects and tokens that you might want to be thinking about if you want to be successful in this space. All right. You want to diversify. You don't want to be in one or two things. No financial advisor will ever tell you just to be in one or two things. They will always tell you to diversify. So don't matter what nobody says. Always make sure you diversify your portfolios, bro. Do what's best for you. Also, the Money Crypto Movement. It's the movement. Y'all know how we are, bro. 24/7. Somebody in the chat, man. Check us out in the Telegram right here. All right. Anything else? Y'all come to the link tree. Come check us out, bro. Y'all know how we do. All right. So I'm gonna leave it alone. We do a little OT. Y'all can stick around if y'all want to do OT. Y'all want to hear more? Stay tuned. Ding. All right. What's going on? So y'all know we got a regular guest. Now listen, I'm about to pull Brian on, but some of y'all other people can call up too, bro. This is the people's show. This is not for Money Mo just to talk all day. Y'all know I can talk, you know what I'm saying? But it's not just for that. It's for y'all to share your experiences. I also want to hear what y'all in right now, what you're thinking about in the space. So y'all already know he's a regular on the show, Money Crypto Movement member. I'm bringing him up now. Brian, back on the show. What's going on, Brian?
What's going on, Mo?
Yes, sir. How you living, man? What's going on?
Playing golf and trying to make some money.
I love it. What's your last score? What was it looking like the last time you were out there?
I played in a tournament on Saturday, and I came in second. There were 6 in the flight that I was in, and I came in second. Lost by 1 stroke, but I was happy with it. Very happy.
Brian, you're really good, man. What do you mean? Like, that's excellent. You lost by a stroke? Are you serious? You almost won that thing, man. You almost brought the trophy home, man. Heck of a job, man. That's awesome.
The guy that my best friend, he's the one that got me into this. It's a senior amateur tour. And I live in North Florida, so I play in Alabama. And
Okay. Yep.
so we went up there, and for his flight, because he's a little bit better golfer than I am, he won his. And we were joking around on how awesome it would have been to be driving home with both of us having some hardware, you know?
Yeah.
It's all
Y'all
good.
brought it home, man. Y'all brought it home. You almost got him too, Brian. One stroke, you right there, man.
Yep, and I still got let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 2 more regionals, which is going to be a 2-day tournament. And then we've got 3 other just 1-day tournaments. And then in October, we'll have nationals in Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Oh, you played at Hilton Head? Okay. Ooh, I heard that's a tough course. I heard that's a toughie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I just had a couple of things I wanted to talk about and or touch base on. Because you had went over, I guess, Danny Boy's latest AMA, and I seen a post through the Forex, his little TG thing, where he said he put 5,000 into the drip vault.
5,000.
I want to know why.
Yeah, nah, I didn't even touch that. I'm glad you brought that up.
I
don't know where that is.
Well, I don't know why it was only 5,000.
Maybe somebody can help.
Well, I don't understand why it was only 5,000. Because surely,
that's
this whole time that everything's been paused, that has earned more than 5,000 drip. So why only put 5,000?
Oh yeah, way more than that.
Now the other thing that I wanted to ask about as far as the piggy bank goes. So I locked mine up for 6 months. So at the end of 6 months, what I invested and everything that I've accrued or compounded, I should be able to pull all of that out, correct?
No. Let me not say no. It depends on if you are compounding. If you are compounding on that, if you are, then what it's going to do is just going to start from wherever you last compounded. So if you compound every day, once that stake is available, then it's going to start off from the last time, whatever you compounded. So what I typically would do, especially with a stake that long, I'm going to want to get a nice little chunk when it does end. So I usually would stop compounding like a week, maybe 2 before, just so I can get a big payday. But once you have that stake, once that 6 months is up, then you're gonna be kind of living good with that big stake. But yeah, so I hope that answered your question. I don't know if it did.
Well, it kind of did, because there's a I think James Devstreak created a program called the Drip Ecosystem Overwatch.
Okay.
And in that, you can look at drip, you can look at piggy bank, you can look at the farm, all this kind of stuff. And it's an automatic calculator where it looks at it takes what you've put in and how it's compounding, how much money you make, and so on and so forth. And then there's also a section in there that says at today's point, your max payout would be X amount of dollars. Okay.
Gotcha. Yep.
So my mind tells me that if today was the last day of the 6 months, and it says that because I've compounded and I've done, everything daily like I'm supposed to, and I've got $10,000 in there, then I should be able to pull out $10,000.
Right. And that is not the case, not to my knowledge. But you know what, Brian? It's hard to explain this guy's contracts. I will be just guessing for him, and I don't want to do that. Maybe he should be clear about that. But I do want to kind of go back to a point that you brought up first, because I don't want to skip over that. I think that is very valid, and I'm glad that you pointed that out, because it's so much stuff that I miss. Why was it $5,000 injected here into the vault? I think what it means is the reservoir.
Hold on. Let me pull it up real quick.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, so this was yesterday.
Okay.
And he said, today we sent over 5,000 drip to the drip vault. This was drip that was generated in just a little over a month from the animal farm fee. On V2, we intend to slightly increase this drip/BUSD fee, which will generate a ton of drip for the tax vault and make slight adjustments to how the fee on all farms and pools are applied, which will better incentivize longer staking preferences.
Okay. So let me see. James Middleton says no, you can't take your stake out. Okay, he was just talking about that. Okay. So yeah, going to that point that he made. He's now the key there I pulled out is that he said from the fees. So in the farm fees, let me pull the farm real quick. So the farm fees, he said 5,000 drip. So what I'm assuming is that he's talking from this old farm that he was saying that they were getting fees from it. It's a bunch of mess here going on, Brian. I don't know how to explain this, dude. But what I do think is that, it's because I will be lying if but I do think that he's using this as an excuse. What we do know is this. We do know that the farms have been running on PancakeSwap, even while people have been staked since the, alleged, all the stuff that happened 3 months ago. So now we're in a position where he has a lot of extra funds and he's just spread it out. I don't know how he divvied 5,000. And then not just that, I wish I could pull it up. But also, I think they do have some kind of vault address that has been just receiving, almost working like a burn address, just receiving drip. But the issue is it's not doing nothing to the price. So I don't, sometimes he says a lot of things that he's doing, but the issue is what are the results that we're seeing? If we don't see results, like how can we, you know what I mean? I guess that's where I'm coming from. Brian, you're the guest. You tell me how you feel. I might be in left field with this, but you tell me what you think.
No, I mean, you're absolutely right. When, I've said this before, and I'm not trying to harp on it, but I'm an older guy. I'll be 53 in July, actually, and so this is all brand new stuff. I'm not completely computer illiterate, but I still struggle with a lot of terminology and things of that nature, and trying to understand the overall ecosystem and in the overall DeFi space. But from my point of view, when somebody goes in there and they start talking all this jargon that could be used and said in layman terms to help somebody like myself who is an investor, I've got skin in the game. It would help me to understand this better. But to more of your point, this cat's got a pattern of behavior that is extremely, regardless of what any Maxi says or whatever, this guy has got a pattern of behavior that is very suspect. And I've blown up my garden. I've got over almost 4,500 plants in the garden now. But yet when I look at the price per plant, it's down to 5 cents. And I'm like, I remember when it was $5.40.
Yep.
And so where's the incentive? I mean, it's 5 cents per plant. And sure, if I go in and liquidate some drip and BUSD, I could buy a buttload more. But what's the point if the price is never going to increase? It's going to continue to fall. It just
right.
I can't wrap my head around that and make it sound logical. And the same thing with drip. I seen drip earlier today. It was like $11.29 or something like that, and I'm like, I'm looking at it and I'm starting to salivate because I want to go and dump a bunch of money and buy a bunch of drip. But how do we know that it's actually going to recover? Because there's so many delays with this dude, and
Right.
it's just he may be good at what he does, but as an investor, I want to see results.
Right.
And
Right.
for the longest time now, what, going on 4 months, I guess, maybe somewhere around there, we've had no results.
No results. Yep.
You know, everybody was banking on the piggy bank, you know, being its savior there for a while. And sure, it was up to like, I think I seen the highest was like 201 or something like that. And now we're down to
Yep.
what, $1.36 or $1.32, something like that. And I'm like,
And I remember, I think I predicted, I'm like, this thing is gonna go down. You know, I was saying around 100. I just didn't know how fast it was gonna happen. It's just 2 months of sell pressure, and then the issue is, that, at least that I'm seeing, is that where's all the new funds coming from in drip before? And I think Brian, you might have been in one of these waves because I was around early. I think last summer. It's a year now.
Well, no, I didn't get into drip until this past February.
Okay, so yep. So you were in the I think like the second.
I got in when it was higher.
At its highest, around its highest rate.
Mm-hmm.
And then for you to get into that point and see it where it is now, a lot of these top influencers, they don't understand your perspective because they've gotten all these referrals and they've been in since day one. So they don't necessarily see, you know, hold on, guys, this is not adding up. Like this price has been going down and your value has changed.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I know you brought up the, I think it was this master. What is it called? The overview. It basically has the piggy bank, all the overall stats.
This
like
what you're looking at right here. Yeah.
Yep. So I think this is my stats on this the public account I have. And you see, you know, the return on value is 3%. The one thing I really wish that I could have had a chance. I wish I'd have been doing this earlier, Brian. But the one thing about the piggy bank and about these minor contracts, because it's Drip Garden too, is that they're really built to not last. They're going to go away because those minor contracts at 3% are not sustainable. We're even seeing issues with Drip. Drip is at 1%, which should be, you know, I would say at least 3 times more sustainable, which is probably not. But I think initially when the Drip Garden came out, it was to pump. And it's just kind of some history here. It was to pump the animal farm because nobody knew what the animal farm was. We had Drip, and that was it. So the next step was to get another contract, and that's what the Drip Garden was. The Drip Garden, and I think Forrest has warned many times, the Drip Garden was not meant to really stay around at 3%. It's just not attainable.
But it would still be a lot better than what it is if you would have stopped playing around with it.
True. Yeah.
I mean, you know, a lot of I would say probably 75% at least of what's been going on with the Drip Network and with the animal farm has been self-inflicted.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we had the one exploit or whatever it was that actually started all of this, but then after that, everything has been self-inflicted, and there hasn't been a definitive logical reason for that to happen.
Right.
And I know that you're big on Piston and MDT.
Yeah.
I couldn't be happier. I mean, I know that Piston's come down in price a little bit, but I still think that that's normal for a new protocol to a degree. But I'm still making almost $50 a day on this thing.
Oh yeah. And see, you know, a lot of other influencers say, "Hey, we still making money in Drip." Yeah, but we're making money in other places too. And I was just that this has more upside. It does, like, you know, and I think, you know, Bob, I said it, you said it too. As a client, I'm looking at potential upside of my portfolio. If I have more upside with this project that pays me 1% per day, which I can't get 1% anywhere. So, you know, we're in a space where, you know, we're getting percentages that nobody gets. However, you know, with the space that we're in, this is the best bet, at least that what I've seen recently. Now, things can change, and I will say this to Drip's credit. I think he has messed some things up over there. Forrest has messed some things up. But one of the things that he did do, which some other people in the space did not do, is that he pulled a bigger crowd in. Because even Brian, for you to know about it in February, and it's been out for 7 months, he kept pulling new crowds in. But the issue to me is he stopped doing that. There's no new people. Just because there's nothing, you can't sell them on 4 months or 5 months of red candles.
Yeah, I mean, how are you supposed to bring new money in when you're not up and running at 100%?
Right.
What's
exactly.
the incentive? Hope. I mean,
it's a lot of belief going on over there. It's a lot of belief going on, and I don't know what that does. So
now I do have two things on the out of compound with Piston.
Okay.
I'm not. It doesn't matter to me one way or the other because I'm on here every day, so it doesn't suit me to use it. But I would say, unless this is automatically compounding for you every day, and like if I seen where it had like 1 to 7 days or something like that in there. So if it's compounding one time a day for 7 days, then yeah, okay, I guess it's gonna, benefit you. To me, it's just like I would rather do it myself. That way I can actually see what the growth is and what the cost of a piston is, if it went up or went down, or just be more involved in it and have my hands on it more. Yeah. And that's what I had on it. And as far as
now, I will say,
go ahead
before you jump to MDT real quick, just about the autopilot. I think what you said is exactly. I think, and I would love to get Baba Black on to kind of explain more about what's going on. But I think what you said is exactly where we are in the space. You want to get your hands on it. I'm in this doing this stuff anyway every day. You know what I mean? I treat this like a job, like I'm supposed to do just a couple hours a day. But you have a good point because I like to touch my referral. I mean, touch my rewards every day and do my own stuff.
Now I could see a huge benefit to it is like, if you take the wife and kids and you guys are going to go on vacation for a week or whatever, autopilot's perfect. Make sure you got the B&B in there, set it for however many days you're going to be gone. It's doing its thing, so you never have to worry about overrunning your daily rewards and not continuing to accrue piston. So yeah, that would be perfect. But I would say if somebody's just going to use it just because they want to set it and forget it, well, how involved are you really in this?
Yeah, and
I mean that would be my thing.
Right. And I think again, Baba, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I think that he's looking for those clients who will probably put in every paycheck. They get paid twice a month. They they just want to put something in. They don't want to check it. And I have people like that I've even talked about. I was just talking to my brother-in-law. He was like, "Look, man, it's like I love all this stuff." He's like, "But I'm not gonna be in that like that." He's like, "I just want to put some money in. Come back and check it in a month." And this is what I would suggest for him. Now, I think you got a good point when you said vacation, Brian, because I just went on vacation. I would have loved to have this autopilot because I think it does it once every 24 hours exactly. I would have to verify that, but I think it does once every 24 hours. However, to me, I got small kids, so I sometimes get pulled away. So I might miss like 4 to 5 hours. And now, right now, of course, we only got a couple $100s in here. But if we get just say $20,000 or even more in here, then that compound could mean a whole lot more. The power of compounding. So that's when the autopilot could work really well if you're not going to be consistent. Like you and I, Brian, we're on this stuff all day. Not all day, but every day. So we at least check in. A lot of people don't do that. Yep.
I'm getting almost 2.5 piston a day.
Okay. Yep.
But if I go past, I think it's 3 days, then I stop accumulating because I'm over the allotted amount. And if I were going to be gone for 3 or 4 days or a week or whatever, that's when this would be absolutely perfect. But or if I'm because the one thing I did is I really listened to what you said, and there was another guy, I don't know if it was Smoke or who it was, but about you got to claim sometime. And so what I started doing is I compound 6 days, and on Sunday I claim.
There you go.
And I just been doing that ever since, we had talked about it. So I've been building this up and building this up. And it's worked wonders. Absolutely.
It's working. Right. I love this stuff. And this, bro, I love the fact that on Piston, I think you're where we were on Drip. This is what we saw with Drip was going on the way up. So, a lot of people don't remember when Drip was. I remember when it was some influence. It was like 2 influencers talking about Drip, and it was just like silent. It was going down a little bit, and then before you know it, just out of nowhere, just shot up. I really believe Piston has that same opportunity. I really do. So, James said, "Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry."
Well, I was just going to say, I think that because of the size of the dev team, and I just can't help but to think that Tony and Sam and Nigel and Baba, these guys, they just seem to be extremely intelligent.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
And when you have, I think he said, what was it, 20 or 22 people on the team? There's no way. I'm sorry. Danny Boy doesn't have that many on his team.
No.
Just not happening. And that's probably why you see a better continuous turn and growth with the different features on Piston than what you have with Drip. Now that's all speculatory. Of course, I have no proof of that or anything, but it just seems like when these guys with Piston are talking about this, within a day or two, you're seeing it come alive.
Exactly.
They also put dates on things, or at least some sort of a time frame, and they do everything possible to meet that, and not just continue to delay and delay and delay. Now, I will say that the one thing, I got 2 things left. The first one was on your top 10. I'm surprised that you did not have MDT.
It's a reason why I didn't have it. Let me explain that now. So my diamond team, I thought I had it on there. I didn't have it on there. I sure didn't. The reason I didn't have
MDT.
Yep, the reason I didn't have it on there is because of the contract balance of where it is and where it started. That's for me, and that's just me being picky. And I was just that I only had 15 slots, and I wanted to get a lot of Hex and Pulse in there. So that was a big reason for that. But I am, of course, I'm in my diamond team. But yeah, that was the reason. It's just because, it as far as the future longevity of it, it's just I don't know what that's going to look like now. I think that can turn around. I think my top 10 can change fast. If there's more adoption that comes to this, I think that's going to be great. But I think that's going to come with Piston, if that makes sense. I don't think it's going to come into itself. So that's why I didn't have my diamond team. I think it's reliant on Piston and the knowledge of Piston to, hey guys, have you heard about MDT? And then, I think people would join my diamond team. Good question.
Would you mind if I showed you mine and what I see?
No, sure. I'll let you share. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, cool. How about it?
So you see mine now?
No. Let me.
What do I need to do? Is there something I need to do?
Try to screen share. You see that link at the bottom say share screen? Does it give you a link? It should be right next to settings. Let me see here. Hold on just a second. There you go. Okay,
I'm good now.
Yep, that was my fault. Okay, I got you. So there you go. You're up.
Okay.
Yep, we're up.
When I started with this, I only started with $300. And it was on V1. Shortly after that, V1, had that exploit. And it was like 2 weeks before V2 came out. So I had to keep waiting and draw the little amount from V1, put it over into V2. So I think I put another $200 into it. So now we're at $500.
Now, just to kind of go back, because I know a lot of people, they weren't in V1 of MDT.
Mhm.
Did you do that to get the pre-sale Piston tokens, or was that the primary
Yes.
cause, or you just okay?
Well,
Gotcha.
well, at the time, Piston had just kind of been talked about, but there was a thought that that launch would probably be delayed because of what happened in V1.
Gotcha.
And it just so happened it was delayed by about a week or so. But at the time, I was still very new, more new about my diamond team and how pre-sales work and all that kind of stuff. I just didn't understand it. And I had Philly talk to me about it and explain to me, well, if you were in V2 or in V1, then you can buy up to $400 worth of Piston. And then when pre-sale 2 comes out, because you're in my diamond V2, if you want to buy another 400, you can. And then they'll have the general pre-sale and then the launch.
Right.
Well, I only did a total of $400. And so as you'll notice here in my referral team, this dude right here in the middle, don't even know who he is. Never talked to him before. Don't know how he got my referral link, but you notice he only put 0.1 in there and has never done anything since. This guy right here, he's been a little active. I did do an airdrop to him, as an appreciation. This is what I look at and what means the most to me. I feel.
Okay.
Total BNB deposited all time, 12,000.
Yep.
Withdrawn 8,100. How much has been reinvested? Almost 10,000.
Yeah.
So members who were in this know the importance of not taking out but putting back in, because this is BNB. This is like a BNB miner.
Right.
In my
Pays
opinion.
direct. Yep.
And so, the other strategy that I have is on Sundays, I'll come over here and I'll withdraw whatever, I made for that day, which right now I'm sitting at 0.053. I use that for my gas fees for my other wallets.
There you go. I think I mentioned something like that earlier. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
And so I've done this amount right here is what I've pulled out for gas fees. So I wanted to show that to you. I'll go in here and stop sharing now. You can have the floor back.
No, real quick. I did want to talk about your team, because I appreciate that, Brian, because a lot of people don't understand the value of team building. And everybody should be team building, not just influencers. Even if you talk to a friend about it, you're team building. So I appreciate you showing that. Even if you have a couple people, that's fine. Just keep building that team, because the more people that know about it, the more we can take advantage. Now, Brian, real quick, I did look at that contract balance for MDTV version 2 today. The one thing I did saw, and this, I have my own little ways, but the one thing I did see that I was just kind of concerned about is that you're right, there is a lot of reinvesting. So there's a lot of belief. I'm one of those guys. I reinvest a lot. 6 days, I reinvest. But the one thing I did see is, and I'm concerned about, is not being new deposits into MDT. That's the only thing I see. Whereas if we keep having more deposits, that'll continue to build, and then now it can be an entity unto itself. For me, I just still connected to Piston Race right now. Not to say that won't change, but yeah, for me, I just use it as gas fees and just a backup to Piston Race. For me.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and I could be wrong because I've never asked this of Baba or Tony or Sam or any of them. If MDT was actually created to feed Piston.
And you know what? I assume that, Brian, but that's a great question.
I mean, in theory, it makes sense, because if you put money into my diamond team, because BNB's I could be wrong in thinking this or saying this, but to me, BNB is worth more than BUSD because it's dollar on a dollar, where this is you're accumulating more than a dollar on a dollar.
Right. Now, let me explain it because I think, yeah, so BUSD is for my new people. BUSD is locked in. It's obviously going to be hopefully closer to the dollar, pegged to the dollar. I'm sorry, BUSD. BNB, it does have opportunities to go up in price a lot, but it also can go down. So all my new people, BNB obviously is the catalyst that we use on the Binance Smart Chain, of course. But you have to understand that, you know, it is more volatile with price. More BUSD is not going. Hopefully, it better not
Right.
change peg.
Right.
It better stay at a dollar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we all.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
know.
BUSD is straight safe because it's the equivalent of a dollar, where BNB is going to fluctuate because of the market.
Yep. Exactly.
Now, in the last question I had, because I keep wanting to connect with you outside of this, so you can educate me on Hex, because I still want to get into Hex.
Okay.
What is the easiest way to buy ETH? Because I don't have anything to do with Ethereum at all.
Okay, gotcha. So you want to onboard onto ETH, or do you want to onboard directly into Hex?
Say that again.
Did you want to onboard into? Because I'll show you how to get on the ETH. Especially at your level, that'd be pretty simple. I guess my question is did you want to onboard onto ETH to get Hex? Was that the primary reason?
Well, don't you have to have ETH in order to get Hex?
You do.
Because you can't use BNB.
No. Yep, it is on the Ethereum blockchain.
Right.
Yep, it's on the Ethereum blockchain. Yep, very good. So let me show you really quick, and I'll just show you what I do. And this is a higher fee than going through Uniswap, and you can exchange and you can bridge over. You can use Evo DeFi to bridge. You can use some other bridges to bridge over. But to me, instead of doing all that work, and sometimes you do have to pay a little bit higher premium, but it's just I don't want to go through 4 or 5 steps. So I'd rather just do this.
I got you.
Yep. So, and I meant to show this before, so I'm glad you brought that up. For me, now, if you want to buy ETH, obviously ETH is here, and you can exchange anything for ETH. And this is changed now to IO. Another site that I use, they don't have Hex though, is SimpleSwap.io if you want to get ETH directly. All right. So what I usually do, I'm a BUSD guy, so I make sure my stable of choice is BUSD. So you can let's show here. There we go.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yep, sure.
All right. So, say I have $100 in BUSD in my MetaMask.
Okay.
I can't flip that over to the Ethereum mainnet, right?
With this, you can. Typically, you cannot. Good question. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what you can do with this. So how you can do that. So but that's a perfect question. So the BUSD here, this you see is BSC, is showing which chain it's on. Ethereum is obviously going to be on the Ethereum blockchain. So if you want to purchase Ethereum, you can do direct BUSD. Let me show you what that looks like. So we just exchange here. Let's see. There we go. All right. So yeah. So what Change Now does now? They charge you a little premium to do this. But what Change Now does it acts as a bridge and it puts it directly into your Ethereum wallet on your same MetaMask. So if you don't have any Ethereum, this is the easiest way to get Ethereum to me, without having to do other bridges and stuff like that.
Will it create a new wallet address, or will it be in the same wallet?
Very good question. It's going to be your same wallet address.
So I'll have one address for Ethereum and the exact same address for BSC.
Correct. And as a matter of fact, let me just show you that. I'm glad you're bringing this up, Ryan. This is good questions. Very good questions. Let me show this really quickly. MetaMask. Okay. MetaMask is going to take its time today. Okay. So I'll go back and show whatever MetaMask wants to show. I'll show how to change blockchains. But yes,
why
so
not
this
change it because it's up there, up there in the top.
Is at the top.
Click on the button and drop down.
Got you. Oh, okay. I know what you need. Okay, I got you. So in order to make sure you had now Ethereum comes with MetaMask, so you already have Ethereum on there, even if you don't have any money on it, you still have Ethereum. Everybody does,
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
that's the original one. But if you want to be able to see all the other blockchains, and this including Ethereum, not Ethereum here, but it's including other blockchains. Let's see here. They're selling gold chains. You would just go to chain list,
Mhm.
and then you can add that blockchain into your MetaMask. So, and I know you said at the top you can change the blockchain. That's where you can go and see those other blockchains. So, if you want to know what you have in Ethereum, all you need to do is go to your MetaMask, go to the top of it, change the blockchain to the Ethereum blockchain. Then it'll show you exactly what you have there. Not only just that, what you would need to do also is if you get Hex or if you get USDC, sometimes you need to add that token into your MetaMask wallet. And I can't show you today because my computer's acting funny. But
Yeah.
I will. That's a great show, Brian. I think I will actually walk through that because that's just the simple things on how to use Ethereum. A lot of people don't know.
And I
So
tell
okay,
you,
so right.
what I was
Yep.
going to say, Mo, is if you want, um, you can use me as the guinea, and um, we can do a screen share like we were just doing.
Mm-hmm.
You can walk me through it and record your video and educate at the same time.
I would love to do that, Brian. I think that's a great idea. That is a great idea. Yeah,
Because
no.
I
So
know there,
let's. Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people out there and a lot of influencers that'll say, "Hey, you got to do this and you got to do that," and so on and so forth. But
Mm-hmm.
if you take your time and you actually go through it, makes a whole lot more sense, and people like myself, would probably appreciate it a lot more.
And thank you for saying that, Brian, because I'm just so used to people knowing certain things, and I don't know what
Mhm.
everybody knows. So to go back, that helps me, and then I learn more explaining it too. So, but okay, so this is changed now. So remember, we say we had 100 BUSD, the BSC shows the network that you're on, and it's going to
Mhm.
change it into Ethereum. All you have to do is confirm this, and then you will go. Let's see. I don't think I even have it. I might not have BUSD in there. I don't think so. Okay, I just want to show this. Okay, so the next thing from here, it automatically does it for you. So you don't have to send it. You don't have to do anything. Change Now does that. So all you would do is unlock this MetaMask, and just like any
Mhm.
other transaction, just hit accept and just accept that transaction. It does it for you. So that's how you. That's to me, that's the easiest way to get onto the Ethereum blockchain. And not only just that, here I did an example with Ethereum. If you want to buy Hex, um, you can go through. Now, some people know how to go through Polygon and all that. It's just more complex. It's just more. I think that's more high level for high level
Mhm.
people. And all of us can get there, but and then not just that, after the fees and all that is added up, it might end up being the same as you would if you bought it here. So yeah, this is what I typically do now, Brian. For me, I take some dividends every day that I get, whether it's $50, $100, whatever it is, and I make sure that I get some Hex. This is just what I do. Um, I don't want to go through the hustle and bustle of any kind of exchanges. I'm trying to pull up Hex here if it lets me.
All
It
right,
probably won't
so
let me.
for
Yep.
0.049 ETH that you're going to be getting,
Mm-hmm.
how much hex would you be able to get with that? Ballpark.
Very good question. And we can look that up. But what I
Okay.
will say is, what I will say is this: if you get ETH, right? If you get ETH into your wallet, just say if I exchange this BUSD for ETH, uh, the ETH fee is gonna be variable, and that's gonna give you the headache. I know you haven't dealt with ETH before, but it's a reason why I don't talk about ETH. Those fees can get astronomical, and I'm talking $50 for one transaction, more. I've had $500-$600 transactions that I had to do.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the reason why Pulse Chain is so important. I'm so happy we're talking about this. That is the exact reason why Pulse Chain is very important, because even with Hex, we can't even end our stakes on Hex without an astronomical fee right now, and that's just a problem. So I would say the easiest thing to do. I don't know what the price if you bought it on Uniswap would be. We can look it up real quick. But Uniswap is basically the basic exchange for Ethereum. Now, fun fact, just for all my new people who don't know, um, you know, Uniswap, the contract or the contracts that created Uniswap or that got Uniswap popular was Hex. Believe it or not, it was Richard Hart. Hex Uniswap didn't exist before Richard Hart and Hex. So that was one of the just a little fun tip for the people who didn't know. All right, My computer is moving super slow, Brian. But I think you
Oh,
brought
you're
up a
fine.
really good idea.
You
I
just need
think
to take some of that moldy money you got and upgrade your
I
browser.
gotta do something.
Smack her on the
I
butt a
gotta
little bit.
right. I gotta let it go. You right. You right about that. Look, it's sentimental things. I got everything new around me. This computer is just the last thing I'm waiting to upgrade. So, but no, Brian, thanks for that. I think that's a good idea. And I'll communicate with you if you can kind of come back up and I can walk
Yeah.
you through it. Because I think, like I say again, that's just good information to have. And I do want to have some time to talk about Ethereum, and Hex. So, good stuff there. Hopefully I
Right.
answered all the questions that I could today. You see
So
what
what
I'm
I'll do is within the next few days, I'm gonna um, I'm gonna put a little bit of money in one of the wallets, and I'll have it in BUSD,
Okay.
and then we can just start from there and go all the way through it. Just let
Okay.
me know. Just let me know whenever is good for you, and I'll make sure that I've scheduled everything accordingly.
Okay. Perfect. Appreciate that, Brian. Thank you. See, look, Money Crypto Movement helping others. I'm helping Brian, but we helping everybody. I love that. I love that a lot. Love it,
And
Brian, as always, man. You're one of my favorites, man. One of my favorites.
when it comes to this stuff right here, um, you've become probably the only person that I can, say I trust, and
I
that
appreciate
is huge because I've never even seen your face. Not that
it.
it matters, but your content has been spot on, and you're not asking, hey man, do this and do this and do this and do this, and like some of the others do, and I've said it before. I just think you're down to earth, and you keep it real, and you look out for the little guy.
Man, appreciate that, Brian. That's such a big compliment to me. I've been working at this. And just so you know, and a lot of people don't know, I've been doing content in this community specifically for I think it's 4 years now, 3 to 4 years. So I have a lot of longevity that a lot of other people don't necessarily have. A lot of people are brand new as of a couple months ago. So I've been doing this for years, and it's just it's good to hear you coming on and giving that recognition. I really appreciate it because that's exactly what we try to do. Honesty and help the little guy.
I'll say that I just think it's extremely unfortunate that there are other influencers out there that when they do a video or a live feed like this, they may have a couple hundred people in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the most that I've ever seen is when Baba was on here, and I think you got up to like 15 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then I see later on that there's been like 150 to 200 or more that have actually viewed it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's just unfortunate that they can't watch it when it's live because of the content that you bring and the opportunity to call in and, ask those questions. And, I think it was Big Smoke that called in one time. I can't remember if it was him or not.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, everybody's going to have questions. And the only way you're going to truly get the answers to the questions, and I know you can type them there in the chat and so on and so forth, but if you can't vocalize it, your receptors to be able to understand and take it and put it to use is diminished. So when you go up there and you say, hey man, yeah, call in. Oh, I'm going to call in. Now you'll probably tell me, hey, stop calling in.
I won't.
But I'm glad that there's only one of you. That way I don't have to worry about trying to find, who am I going to listen to today?
I appreciate that, Brian. All right. So, yeah, we'll set that up, man. I'll see you in the movement, man. I'll see you in the chat, man. Appreciate it.
You got it, man.
As always, man, one of my faves, man. Brian, man, I appreciate him, man, as always, pulling up. And I think he's just dropping some jewels, especially what we want to bring here with this channel, this content, with the Money Crypto Movement, man. I told y'all, treat this like a job. Treat this like a side job that you can make some gains and learn. And Brian made a good point. Being able to call in is important. That's why I even have this available. It's hard to listen. I have to go out of my way to make sure I have this call in available. Y'all need to make sure y'all take advantage of it. because I don't know those questions. Like Brian asked those questions about Ethereum and Hex, which, you know, I'm an OG. I'm a vet. So I know this stuff like the back of my hand. But even explaining it can be hard sometimes if I don't hear it. So I have to hear those questions. So appreciate Brian. I'm gonna open it up next time for more people to come on. Make sure y'all calling in, take advantage of this, man. Because you know, not a lot of people in the space are going through all these contracts. People just pick a couple, or they just talk lightly around it. We want to dive deep into this stuff and get going. All right, man. We was on a long time tonight. I love it though, because that's what we're here for, man. We're here to talk about all these contracts and how we can help each other, man, through this space. So the big thing today is Piston Race. The auto compound is out. Y'all go check that out, man, and come let me know tomorrow how it works. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. But hey, come back. Oh man, y'all want to hear more? Stay tuned. Beep.